Okay, YouTube. I feel like every time I pop up YouTube, it just wants to automatically like go to YouTube Shorts for some reason. No, don't get up. Oh. Oh, a little ball. Little dog is just being a cute little ball over here. It's adorable. Ooh. This dog is just so cute. Just a cute little thing. Oh my god. He crunched himself in a more tighter ball. That's even more ridiculous. Oh my goodness. This dog goes ridiculous. Sweet. Here we go. All right. My goodness. Man. Whew, today is just one of those days for me where I just feel fucking kind of out of it today now. Did my work and I end up just being like, just out of it now. I'm just like, fuck this. Like this shit. I'm surprised it didn't really stay super late, like I thought it was going to. But that's good at least. I think a lot of it was just because at least mid-shift for tonight, he was able to at least get some shit done and help out a little bit. It's such a little ball. What a goofy dog. What a goober. Okay, let's see what type of things going on for the internet today. Let's see. Actually, you know, I'm not going to be surprised. There probably isn't much. Oh, my god, that right-wing, quote-unquote, libertarian dude, Javier Milei. So, like, he won in Argentina. Oh, my god. Dude, that guy is actually unironically a fucking nut. Like, I mean, right-wing libertarians are already just kind of known to be insane. But that dude is, like, unironically, like, actually, legitimately, probably medically insane. Like, genuinely insane. Not just, like, politically in a sense they just have stupid batshit ideas. Like, I do think he probably does not have a functional brain at all. And I guess Argentinians are just like, yep, that's our guy. Which, oof, gross. I'm getting pretty sleepy thing today. Just a sleepy little pup. He's got just like such a smooshy face right now when he's all curled up like that, because his face is all like, bleh. Just all smooshed. It's ridiculous. This dog needs to stop being so damn cute when it comes to being curled up in a little ball like that. What a goof. Might also pull up some Reddits too and some other stuff to look at. See how this what else happened. Oh, what the hell? Yeah. Nobody like that. Fucking annoying ass phone. Take some quotes. mean, it really is not much for the tube, seriously. I find it annoying when there's just like fuck all for like anything to check out. Outside, I guess Argentina having their election, which, I mean, whatever. There's like pretty much really very little to say about that. Especially when I pretty much know fuck all about it. Oh shit. Fucking Jimmy Carter's wife dies? Rosalynn Carter? Oh shit. Oh no. That means Jimmy Carter's probably gonna die soon too. Fuck. That guy's lived for such a long time. I'm actually kind of surprised he hasn't died yet. So if Rosalynn Carter has passed away, then there's honestly, unironically, a strong chance that, you know, that's probably going to happen with him pretty soon too. Especially if there's like, you know, like a couple that's been together for that long and they're that old, and, you know, and one of them passed away. It's not always, but there's kind of a guarantee that there's likelihood of that person passing away pretty soon too. But damn. Fucking Mrs. Carter, dude. Shit. What the hell is this about? The Freeway 10 to reopen by midnight weeks ahead of time. They're reopening that ahead of time. Surely nothing could go wrong with that. I have a strong feeling there's probably going to be a lot of, like, corruption that's probably going to come out of that or something. That just doesn't sound exactly, very positive to me. It's like, oh yeah, weeks ahead of time, and after, like, the structural integrity, it's all fucked up. Yeah, all good. Like, that happened, like, what, 2 weeks ago? Like, a week ago or some shit? And then not that long ago. I mean, they're all, oh, I don't know. I mean, there was that, like, collapse, that bridge collapse, whatever, in Pennsylvania or some shit. And that got repaired pretty fucking quick. You know, maybe, like, that's the case where that shit actually does kind of get repaired, you know, pretty quick. I mean, I imagine at least, you know, temporary repairs, you know, would probably be relatively quick. I don't know. That just doesn't exactly, seem confident to me, honestly. And of course, that fucking fascist governor, Greg Abbott, is endorsing Trump. Not surprised at all. Fucking disgusting piece of shit. I hate that fucker, dude. I love how just like the top news on YouTube is just really like, fuck all, dude. There's just not that much. It's like, yeah, definitely like a lot of, you know, worthy news, you know, for this weekend. A lot of good shit. Mr. Beast buried himself alive for 7 days. I spent 7 days buried alive. What is wrong with him? Why is he psychotic and insane? Like, every now and then he does something that seems actually pretty decent and actually genuinely kind of good. But then he'll throw some shit like that, being like, oh yeah, let me do this for the lulz or something. I mean, he's definitely kind of a dude that has his, like, kind of shares controversy a little bit. I mean, at least when it comes to, like, you know, some of the little bits and stuff he's done before, and some of the scams he's partook with and shit when it comes to, like, marketing or whatever. So this guy's got, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess just the success grind set, like, brain that's just rotting him a little bit, and I don't know. Dude's just kind of a quirk. But, I'm kind of curious about this. Like, I don't believe he buried himself alive, to be fucking honest with you. I guarantee you that's all staged, and, like, there was, like, some contracts where it's like, and, you know, where it's like, hey, you know, you get to be out for a certain amount of time so you can, like, take a shit or something like that. you know, or whatever the fuck. I guarantee you it's like some shit like that. Like, you know, where he could be let out, you know, for a certain amount of time or whatever the fuck. There ain't no fucking way, dude. Burying himself alive for 7 days a week. Bullshit. Like, unless, like, he's literally in there with, like, a little bit of water and, like, some, like, non-perishable food for, like, a week in there. But then he's gonna be pissing and shitting himself in there. So, is he gonna just do that? Doubt it. It's gonna be smelly pretty quick. It's gonna be not. It's not gonna be good. The more I'm thinking about it, especially logically, or at least the logistics of it, there ain't no way. Like, I mean, that's been used as a form of fucking execution, like in medieval times. So, like, bury you alive in, like, you know, some, you know, pit or some shit, and or like, you know, bury you to your head, you know, with like a bunch of maggot or like a bunch of honey, milk, or whatever the fuck, let it ferment so a bunch of animals basically eat you alive while you're just stuck there. Like, I mean, crazy shit like that. I mean, it's like basically used as a form of fucking execution, and this dude's just like, it's a meme. Fucking goober, dude. You know, is he also I was just thinking, is he also the same dude that like did like illegally try to like, you know, go through fucking like Japan without paying, you know, for fare or anything, which is a very legit serious crime in Japan, but I just realized it wasn't, because that's like some other fucking dork. But I mean, like, what is with these fucking weird, eccentric, billionaire, millionaire fucking morons that want to spend, like, multiple thousands of fucking dollars to basically, like, attempt to commit a crime in Japan or something, or whatever the fuck. It's just, like, these people are fucking stupid, bro. And I can't believe that, like, the Gen Alpha, Zoomy motherfuckers, you know, eat that shit up, apparently. Why? I don't know, but they do. I don't get it. Like, I mean, the closest you'll ever get for me to check that shit out at this point is basically if, like, I'm reacting to some other motherfucker doing it. Which is exactly, by the way, what I'm gonna do. Use somebody else to watch that buried alive thing, because, like I said, there ain't no fucking shot, and for two, there ain't no fucking shot I'm watching that by myself. And YouTube, you're being fucking stupid. Okay, well, gotta do this on your dumbass fucking bullshit. I tell you what. There we go. Again. Hey, where'd it go? Where'd that video go? God damn it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Fucking goofball dog. Okay, let's see how well this kind of works. And you don't want to show up? Screen share? Seriously? No screen share now. That's just that. Oh, that's fucking terrific. Seriously? Okay. Well, let's try this. I guess. Oh, it's there. Okay, well, it's just being stupid for some reason right now. Let's see what will pop up if I do it now. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to do this real quick. Man, motherfucker, dude, there's always, like, fucking something with this fucking app, bro. If I had to. Does that help? I doubt it, but we'll see. Let's see. Sometimes that's something past at least. And of course it doesn't. Oh, well, that's just fucking great. Ugh. Man. Fucking seriously, dude. Well, I'll try to fucking figure this bullshit out, because this is kind of annoying. You were working earlier, Streamlabs, so what the fuck? This is definitely annoying. Definitely not appreciative. Yeah, what the fuck could I possibly do to make this work? Yeah, there really ain't much, huh? Guess I could just do these, just take them off, just have that, and just put them back or something. Let's try that. Let's try that instead. There we go. Okay. Well, still don't want to pop up. Fucking really? Okay, whatever. That's definitely really fucking annoying. God motherfucking damn it. I mean, how hard is it to just do one basic fucking thing? Streamlabs, I mean, seriously. Maybe if I move my fucking... Is there a way to move the front camera around? Maybe? Does that help? Nope. Of course not. Man, this fucking app is such bullshit, bro. Well, you know, I have an idea at least to try to fix this stupid shit. Since that doesn't want to do its stupid thing. Let's be right there, I guess, and have them set up as I normally would, and just restart the fucking thing, I guess. Just ain't do it now. If Streamlabs is gonna be fucking stupid, then what the fuck? What the fuck? Motherfucker. Man, that's just always awesome. I bet that will work if I did this, though, wouldn't it? Oh, no, I guess not. Okay, yeah, so I guess I just need to restart this fucking stupid shit. Ah, there's me. Streamlabs, you are a broken app. You're like, your UI, you know, for your app is ridiculous. Like, I get your shit's probably more desktop friendly than not, but holy fuck, fix your shit. My goodness, dude. Well, guess I'll, come back in a minute or two, I suppose. Okay, well, guess I'll see if that fixed it. I just want to make sure I actually did. So, for the test. I want to make sure it actually did first, before I actually do anything. Huh, okay. Well, I guess it does now, or whatever. Dude, Streamlabs, you're stupid sometimes. Streamlabs, you are dumb sometimes. Dumb as hell. Yeah. Dude, this app, like, can really be fucking finicky, dude. And it's like, why? What'd I do to deserve this? What'd I do to deserve this app being fickle fuckity? Why'd I do your ass, Streamlabs? Just what the fuck? Ah, damn, man. Here. I'll at least reorient myself, man, before we check out that thing a little bit. Cause, so much fun, lovely little Stratos. Here, we'll play a little bit of, play some of the F. Where'd it go? Where was it? What? Yeah, that. There it is. There it is. There we go. Yeah, much better. This dog is still curled up in a big old ball. He's too ridiculous. He's just too cute. I think it's just straight out. He's just like sleepy, passed out in nap mode. Like all he did was just like move his ear once. It had like one little flop. One little ear twitch. Goofy little thing. Just a goofy little thing. Down here. Well, so now we're kind of re-chilling. Now I'm pretty sure hopefully you two will cooperate.
That's insane. That is.
And it's... now you two don't want to cooperate again. Jesus Christ. I cannot win. I cannot win with technology today. Technology is no longer my friend. Jesus Christ. If it's not one thing, it's a fucking goddamn other. Ideas of fun meal. Anyway. It's just like a Mr. Beast burying himself alive,
There's
supposedly.
No man as dead.
Allegedly. I mean, I guess, for what he's saying so far, it's like, I don't know. We'll see.
Cause.
Dedicated, huh? How dedicated?
I spent 7 days buried alive.
I'm gonna
fuck.
Spend the next 7 days buried alive under 20,000 pounds of dirt. This is the scariest thing I have ever done.
All right, well, I guess it's time.
Bury me alive.
I already low-key kind of feel like this is bullshit. He's in, like, some makeshift little coffin, right? Which, okay. I mean, and he's burying himself alive for 7 days in that. I don't buy it. I already don't buy this.
Oh, that was scary.
This is gotta be terrifying.
This is pretty much most people's worst fear.
Oh my god, that dirt is terrifying.
Brace yourself!
Drop the payload!
Oh god, I feel like I need to hold the roof. My roof is shaking. I'm entrusting my life to this coffin for the next 7 days.
There has been times where coffins have actually, unironically, or like where people have buried themselves alive like this before. Because this has been done by stunt people before. Where their coffin has legit, will break and cave in because of this. So I think he took that into account considering his, super max tight sealed coffin. Which, by the way, oxygen levels? Is there oxygen being pumped through that thing or something?
Let's pray it doesn't just randomly decide to break.
And obviously, this goes without saying,
Bro, he sounds sick as fuck.
but yes, this is 100% real. And I'll be honest, I severely underestimated how hard this was gonna be.
And with that, the challenge has officially started.
How do you underestimate how hard it's going to be buried alive for 7 days straight? I respect.
He also has done this before, so shouldn't he know? Wait, Mr. Beast has done this before? Okay, so I guess this is probably a thing. Look, I mean, if that's the case, then he probably knows how to stage it, right? I still don't think this is when the cameras aren't rolling, because obviously they're not going to have a week's worth of just nonstop fucking footage, right? So there's definitely going to be times where he might be able to get out, or at least have some sort of access point, like a little access port or some shit that is just not visible or whatever.
This though, because this is what made Mr. Beast Mr.
Oh yeah, he did. He spent 50 hours, so he's done it for 50 hours before.
Beast, right? This type of shit was literally how he gained prominence early on, by like doing Guantanamo Bay style torture to himself, like literally forcing himself to watch like It's Every Day, Bro for 10 hours straight, shit like that, which I think is honorable and just, and it's good seeing him go back to his roots in that same way, you know what I mean? What? No, he's torturing himself. I respect that.
I mean, you know, a rich eccentric billionaire tortures himself for views and money. Yeah.
Torturing others. There's a lot of YouTubers out there who literally torture others instead of putting themselves in the crosshairs, you know? I respect it.
Started, I am now trapped in here for the next 7 days. It took the boys so long to bury me alive that I already have to pee in the...
So you're off Palestine now? Yeah, brother, it's over.
So, wait, like, he already has to take a piss, and he's already in there? Wait, so is he just stuck there, and he just, if he's got to piss, he's got to piss? He's just gonna have to do it? Just let it out? Really? Really? Dude, see, this is why I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know if this is a thing. I don't buy this. Like, dude, like, this guy just shitting and pissing himself just for the sake of a week, you know, no way, bro. No.
No more mention of Palestine. We're done. We'll never discuss Palestine ever again.
The challenge just started. In case you're wondering how I use the bathroom down here, well, yeah.
Okay, I guess we have proof that he at least, you know, has a way to deal with that. Wait, hold on. What about taking a shit, dude? You're telling me you're gonna squeeze that bottle right up against your cakester and then just like... okay, I mean, I'm starting to believe it now a little bit.
All I have to survive the next 7 days, my foot, is the food in this briefcase, which is...
Okay, so he definitely is in there for a week. See, it's a little staged. He has food, he has water, and bottled, you know, liquid, you know, so he can use that, like, shit to fucking, you know, to fucking, like, take a piss in or whatever. Why is the stream format so weird? Blame Streamlabs. Like, this is literally how Streamlabs, like, has their stupid shit now. I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, look at this. See, they changed up how you set your fucking format up, so it's like, and it's retarded. Like, Streamlabs is fucking stupid. Like, it was legit way fucking better previously, now they fucked it up, so blame them. Like, I know it's a meme to fuck on my phone, but I fuck it to you, this is not my phone this time. This is the fucking app.
Just some MREs and snacks. My foot went numb. A 5-gallon drum of water over there. And whatever essentials the boys put in this briefcase. Which probably means I'm gonna run out of food way before the 7-day mark. In all seriousness, this is extremely dangerous.
Well, then you better start conserving your food. If you're really hungry, then, you know, ration your shit out. Like, you know, disperse it evenly for 7 days. Like, if you got 7, you know, snack bars, then split every snack bar for 1 day. There you go.
So I don't suffocate, I need to make sure people are watching me at all times.
Jimmy, can you hear this?
Yeah, it sounds like Nolan's mom is...
Jumping on the surface.
If we had 12 people,
Damn.
it would be that.
It's almost 1 a.m.
I have a feeling a lot of you aren't going to start going to bed.
I need someone to be...
You're a walkie at all times.
If I need something, I actually need one of you to answer, okay? And now that I have nothing better to do, I'm gonna head to bed, and I'm either gonna wake up well-rested or crushed by 20,000 pounds of dirt. Hopefully I wake up well-rested. Sleep is gonna be key to finishing this challenge, because when I'm asleep, I'm not thinking...
Bro, please stop, dude.
I mean, honestly, that is a little low-key, the way to do this challenge, is just sleep it off. Like, my trick would be, like, sneak in, like, some melatonin pills, or, like, you know, or something like that, or, like, trazodone, or some shit that will make you sleepy and just make you pass out and stuff. Because, honestly, if you could kind of force yourself to go to sleep for a good amount of that time, you know, of you needing to be in there for, like, you know, a week, with the food and all the other necessities that you do have there, it could be done. You know what? I came into this thinking this guy's bullshitting, but you know, all right, he actually did it.
Really, like, how can you be a 13 months?
But you would think they would have like some oxygen pole or something like that, so they can at least like relay, you know, like oxygen or something. So I guess it's just he's literally at the whims of whatever oxygen level is in that tank, in that coffin that he's in. That's it. That's fucking stupid, honestly.
Being here for so fucking long and then go, wow, I don't understand. Why no Palestine again? Like, please, how? Like, exercise a little bit of fucking critical thinking, and you will recognize that I'm being sarcastic. It's sarcasm. It's one fucking day. It's one day of me watching some dumb shit. It doesn't mean that I'm done fucking talking about the news, please.
Dude, the fact that there are people that fucking unhinged, you know, and just that stupid, it's like, hey, we're taking a break to talk, you know, about this topic and to some other shit instead. And everyone's like, oh, so you never talk about it ever again? It's like, oh my god.
That I'm trapped in this box, but that only works most of the time.
Power's not that hard.
Is there a fly in here?
The goal is to sleep as much.
Dude, he has a fucking fly in the coffin with him. Dude, oh my god. Oh, dude, that would be fucking hell. Oh, that's hell right there. Because if it's all silent and all you can hear is yourself, your heart, and your mind and your thoughts, and that fucker's like just in the background. Oh my god, that would actually annoy the I would go actually insane. Like, that fucker would have to die. That fly would that insect would need to die. Like, that fly would have to be murked. Swatted.
If Hamas can have fucking tunnels that are 10 meters in the ground, that are 2 meters high, and like be able to have air circulation down there, you know, Mr. Beast can afford to. I doubt that it's airtight. I'm sure that like they, they probably have a vent that they're not showing in the video. There's no way that they would air. Murata's talking about how they have like how they make it this airtight. Yeah, I don't think that these are airtight.
Well, it is if you have like 20,000 pounds of dirt on it. I mean, so you would then.
For my own sanity.
Oh, look at him. He looks so cozy. Jimmy Jam!
No.
Nolan drew all over your face.
Hey, Nolan, how many hours till your mom comes to set?
Oh, no, I know you're gonna say.
Hopefully she doesn't accidentally crush the coffin.
Dude, like, why? Dude, what the hell is Mr. Beast making so many your mom is so fat jokes? Like, what the fuck? I mean, the first time was like, you know, was a little bit of a banger. I'm not gonna lie. But now he's just like fucking like just murking him, dude. Like, what the fuck? It's at the point where it's starting to kind of teeter to some fat phobia or some shit. It's like, what did fucking Noel's mom ever do to Mr. Beast, dude?
I don't know.
My strategy during this video was to sleep the entire time.
I completely forgot though. My friends are gonna annoy me and
Not let me sleep. This is good.
Take the fucking batteries out of the walkie-talkie until you want to start talking to them, and then plug batteries back in. There you go. Your friends don't have to annoy you if you unplug the walkie-talkie, so then they don't actually, you know, so every time they try to, you know, talk to you, they're just speaking to dead air. There you go.
Miserable. I want to start today off by turning these long pants into shorts. Ow. Ow.
I just punched that box.
Mission 1 complete. Your boy has shorts. This is our food briefcase. Let's give this MRE a try. MRE stands for meal ready to eat. All you have to do is add hot water and it chemically cooks the food. The boys, on the other hand, were grilling up steaks and literally feasting on top of my grave.
You know, Jimmy, just for you, we're gonna eat MREs for the rest of the time we're out here.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I literally...
Ain't no way this motherfucker made Y2K prepper ass MREs by Feastables, right? No shot, right?
heard Tariq in the background say no.
Enjoy your hot water pasta in a bag.
Meanwhile, this is...
Hey, don't knock it till you try it, bitch. Dude, like, MREs are actually low-key legitimately pretty fire. Like, I mean, there are some legit really good ones out there. If you know what to look for, they're legit really good.
reality. Oh, it's crunchy. Why is pasta crunchy?
I don't think you put enough water in there, or you didn't let it sit in there long enough.
This is great. I was so bored, I actually ended up punching my coffin for fun, until my knuckles started to hurt. So I put a sock on my hand so I could keep punching the wall. I'm desperate for entertainment.
Oh,
I mean, maybe you should have brought a notebook or something else, or I mean, if you're gonna be doing this challenge, at the very least, you should probably do something to kind of at least take the edge off.
Thank God, I'm so bored.
1 second.
Oh, whoa. What'd you do? Yo, that actually scared me. Can you at least semi-explain to me what you're doing, seeing how my life is on the line?
All right.
Unfortunately, the boys are incapable of explaining anything. What they've done is they've stuck a pipe all the way down to my grave, vacuumed the dirt out of it, just to take this surgical wire camera and feed it down and look at me suffer.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's time to go in.
But not in real time.
This is so surgical.
What is that?
Oh, it is.
Oh, that fly on my leg freaked me out. Get away from me.
I'm gonna hold this.
Oh, why don't you fucking slap the fly? Kill the fly, bro.
I just keep looking. Oh, move your
Oh, shit.
Have fun?
Good night, Jimmy.
And when day 2 was coming to a close, the boys left me to go spend time by their RV. And being the understimulated man I was, I thought it'd be a good time to crack into their essentials briefcase and see what was inside.
Wait, he's opening the card.
What is it?
This Nolan's mom?
I found a photo of your mom.
Bro,
Dude, why did they fuck on Nolan's mom so much? Like, what did she do to him? And what did Nolan ever do to deserve this? I actually feel bad for him now. Like, it's like, is he just a dude that it's like he thinks he's cool hanging out with them, but they all make fun of him and he doesn't realize it? Or he does, but he still sucks up to it anyway because, he thinks it makes him look cool or something. Like, oh, dude, it's... Nolan, it better just be a bit.
Nolan, is this your mom?
Is he gonna jerk
oh my
off?
God, she's on his chest.
Dude. The fact that Nolan just said that, it's like, if he's going to... Oh my God, dude. Oh, yeah, I think I see why Nolan's mom gets heat, dude. Dude, because Mr. Beast has a thing for her, dude. And she knows it, she hates it, so, she, likes to kind of fuck on him or whatever, I don't know. And now he roasts Nolan for the fuck of it.
Thank God.
Besides somehow losing this picture,
If I had to guess what I think would make me quit this challenge, it'd be not wanting to poop underground, back pain, and maybe some back pain.
and obviously you can tell this is already getting pretty hard for me. But like usual, you better bet it's gonna get a whole lot worse.
It's raining really heavy right now. I just woke up to the sound of thunder.
Nolan.
Huh? Wake up. We gotta check on Jimmy. Make sure he's not crushed. I'm actually kind of concerned.
This looks way more funeral-esque.
You think that dirt's heavier now? Dirt plus rain is heavy.
Jimmy!
It seems fine.
I think I have an idea of how to wake him up.
They're just gonna blast music. I don't know if that's gonna wake him up.
No meme. This motherfucker's coffin is the most primo-ass coffin I've ever seen. I mean, that shit looks awesome. Is it a submarine, you said? Like, that shit looks crazy.
That thing is technically a submarine? Like, that little coffin that he's in is technically a sub?
Pretty down there, dude.
Oh shit, I guess it did work.
Is someone drilling?
It's one of those days.
I don't even have my pants on yet, and things are already getting crazy.
Dude, that would actually be kind of fucking scary if I was hearing that out of nowhere. I would honestly be disturbed, thinking like some demon or Cthulhu from hell just like came out of nowhere and just killed all my friends, and now it's just out there and I'm just there stuck. I would literally be like, oh no. I'd just be like, oh shit.
What are you doing up there?
There are currently 15 speakers on top of your grave.
So if I had to guess, Chris is about to play stupid music.
Jimmy, it's a party up here!
Oh my Whoa. Yo, my coffin's actually shaking.
Jimmy, there's an earthquake! Oh my god!
Wait, what is that? I just noticed there's an unscrewed bolt on the side of my coffin. His screws came loose in the coffin.
From the base? Are you kidding me?
Literally from the base. Should I be concerned this wasn't screwed all the way in?
Yeah, you probably should be concerned for that. You're under 20,000 pounds of dirt, my guy. You should probably be concerned because that's a little bit of, structural integrity issues. Like, I mean, that would cause me to panic, be like, some shit got loose in here, like, y'all might want to stop that, like, the fuck right now. Like, I would be freaking out a little bit. I'd be like, no, stop it.
Max it out!
And they proceed to max it the fuck. Oh my god, dude, I would hate that. Like, it's, it's one thing to kind of fuck around with the boys a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But oh my god, they are like, I would not be maxing it out at this point.
What the heck are you doing right now? I'm vibrating! These vibrations are kind of hurting my head. Why is there flowers in my hair? I'm freaking out.
Okay, let's go down.
Okay, see, dude, he's, okay, now am I actually starting to feel bad for him all of a sudden? Like, he's low-key starting to kind of freak out over this.
We're gonna start the tunnel right here and dig all the way into Jimmy's coffin. We have the speakers blaring noise so that he doesn't hear us digging.
I've got an idea.
You wanna go back?
Dude, honestly, most of the torture from this whole being in that coffin for a week is not really from being in there. It's the fact that his friends are total dicks. Like, oh my god. I'm starting to see where, like, the Nolan's mom shade comes into play. Like, because is Nolan a Machiavellian fuck, to do all these things? Because I have a weird feeling he probably is. It's like, you know what, you keep fucking all my mom, dude, you know what, how about we fuck with it by doing this, and this, and that, and all of them are just like, you know what, yeah, good idea. He can't do anything, he's stuck in there for a week. Dude, this shit would honestly be torturous. Like, if I was stuck in there while all this is going on, I would be going insane at a certain point.
Aerial shot? What? You're trying to find a vent? Murad is so fucking OSINT autism right now, you don't even understand. He's literally like, where's the vent?
Where's the vent?
The location of the fucking vent and the wiring. You guys can't see. Bro, the IDF should hire you for the division that they have. Did you guys know that IDF also has a division of like, unironically, like medically diagnosed autistic people that look at maps all day? I'm not even kidding. Maybe you would have thought that, like, after the fucking cum extraction thing that I was joking, but I'm not. Yeah.
Wait. What did you just say? Cum extraction thing? Is there something I'm missing with that? Is there something I'm missing with that? What's the IDF doing again?
Jimmy's coffin. We have the speakers blaring noise so that he doesn't hear us digging.
I've got an idea. We'll play construction noises over the speakers so that way he doesn't hear the excavator.
There's a loud noise and no one's answering over the walk.
I mean, I guess that would work, but isn't the excavator also a construction equipment? So, like, wouldn't that also... Well, I guess, I mean,
So either I'm about to die,
It's like playing a video game.
or they're about to do something dumb.
Except for you could accidentally kill somebody.
Well, that's very confident for a friend to say while I'm probably trapped, under 20,000 pounds of dirt.
I've officially crossed the 50-hour mark. I have now been buried longer than I was last time I did this challenge. I promised my doctor that I would move every day so I don't get blood clots. Because apparently laying down for 7 days straight can kill you.
Yeah, it actually probably could. Like, I mean, a little bit. Yeah, because if you're just like, sitting in one spot, like, I mean, yeah, that could. Funny enough, the reason why I remember that is because of a 1,000 Ways to Die episode. Like, because there's one episode where there's, like, this hardcore gamer bro, and apparently he was, like, sitting down for, like, multiple weeks on end. And he stood up, after, sitting down, constantly, and, basically, like, his heart ceased because of, like, the different blood clots in his legs or some shit. Obviously, it's a fucking fake, skit, to kind of let you know that, yeah, if you do that too long, you could probably die. You know, because, I mean, even though it's a bit, I mean, that's generally a way that you could potentially die. I melted peanut butter in a microwave and made strawberry ice cream and bananas. It's super awesome. Bruh. That sounds fucking fire, dude.
I asked the boys to pack dumbbells, and they gave me 3-pound dumbbells. Ow.
Wow. So, dude, some friends they are.
Oh, it smells so bad. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to think about the fact that I could die when I stand up in a couple of days.
Chris, go a few feet deeper!
I'm not certified to do this.
The thing is, like,
I'm not certified to be, you know, operating this. Let me proceed to operate it. OSHA just in the background, just like, you know, freaking the fuck out and having a seizure.
Oh, God, I wish. That's the coolest part about being a Mr. Beast friend is that you get to operate, heavy machinery with impunity. It's so sick.
Impunity?
Also, the other thing I was going to say... Actually, I forgot the other thing I was going to say. I don't really know. Are you not this level rich? Where I was going?
At all.
I'm bored in a coffin.
We definitely stayed up all night and dug this tunnel and didn't pay that guy to do it.
Stop. No.
They just have, like, some random redneck old, like ZZ Top dude just hanging out. They just found some random, like, ZZ Top looking motherfucker at, like, some local bar down the street. And just like, hey, you want a bunch of money, you know, to operate an excavator? Oh, goddamn, well, what? Hell no. Why? Well, sure. Like, oh my god. Dude, okay. This is actually kind of a funny video. I'm actually kind of being warmed up to this. It's actually kind of amusing. Mostly because of Mr. Beast's friends. They're the ones who are making this video for me. Like, the fact that they're just fucking with him in, like, every way possible, it honestly is making my day.
Safe.
I'm going second.
What's that?
And then you bring up the rear to reach.
What is that?
You guys come right behind me.
One of the weird parts about this challenge is there's so many cameras always recording at all times.
We should dig a couple more inches and then we're to the coffin.
It didn't really bother me the first few days, but I just have this weird feeling someone's always staring at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's gonna... Oh my fucking god. I just realized. He's gonna, like, turn around and see that little hole with his just friend's eyeballs just stare. Oh my god, that would scare the actual fuck out of me, dude. Oh, dude, I would probably actually die. I would probably die of a heart attack right then and there.
Yeah. Marat believes that they laid down some infrastructure before they...
Because, I mean, think about it. I mean, if you don't really have anything, you know, for entertainment, like, your brain is going to start fucking with you a little bit. Especially if you're a creative mind like me. Like, and you daydream hardcore. Like, oh, dude. Bro. I already know if I was in this situation, dude, my brain would be fuck with me 8 kajillion ways till Sunday, bro. Dude, like, I probably would already see eyeballs in the dirt. Like, you know, by this point. And then, you know, and then you have your friends actually dig a tunnel and then, like, open up a little space so they can just stare at you. And then you, like, turn around and you actually see that, dude. I would be convinced I'm, like, schizophrenic at that point. I would be convinced. I'd be like, oh, God, oh, shit. Oh, hell no.
Coffin on the ground.
If you don't have these, one of the Thanksgiving dinners, what are you doing? What is this? Well, fuck you, Tumblr. Oh, wait, this is just a regular dashboard. Like, it automatically goes to this anyway. I think you know, didn't actually send the link.
He is advocating against the accuracy of this video. Dude, on a different world, you absolutely would be an OSINT guy, open source intelligence guy on Twitter, looking at maps and being what I call a missile autist. Whereas you're just a rocket guy, or not a missile guy.
And it's starting to, like, kind of irritate me.
Here, before we get to the reveal on what his reaction is, I have now. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And of course, like, honestly, these are the first things I start eating. Like, you better get, like, I mean, if I'm around and at a Thanksgiving dinner, you better buy, like, an extra pack of these just probably basically for me. Because I'm probably going to, like, sneak, you know, like, a dozen of these motherfuckers, you know, before we actually get to the true feast. Like, I mean, you know, and if you're not doing that, then it's like, also, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you want to have, like, you know, the few packs, you know, for the actual feast, but then you want, like, another pack or two, you know, set aside for munching. Like, because in a way, you want that to kind of help, like, kind of stretch the stomach a little bit throughout the day while you're cooking, you know, and getting everything prepped up and all that shit. Because once you do that, ooh boy, you know, then you get it stretched, you know, good and a little bit, and then you got a little bit more room to eat all the fucking feast and deliciousness. You know, so it's like, I'm just saying, you know.
What is that sound I hear?
Hi, Jimmy.
What?
Hi, Jimmy.
Jimmy!
Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, do you see us?
I see Nolan's forehead.
Yeah, it's hard to miss.
How long did it take to dig that tunnel?
Literally all night, Jimmy.
This is not what I was expecting to happen today.
Hey, Nolan, 1 second.
What do you think of that photo?
What do I have to do to get rid of that picture of my mom?
This is the only thing keeping me sane.
I wonder why. I wonder why, Mr. Beast. Oh, man, he's going back to, like, the World War II GI, you know, in, like, fucking Europe or some shit, who has, like, the picture of, like, the wife at home, and he's, like, you know, in the foxhole, and he has nothing better to do, so he just kind of whips one out real quick. Like, dude, he's reverted back to that shit, bro. But with Nolan's mom, oh no. Oh, dude, oh my god, I feel bad for her more than anything, because she keeps getting fucked on by Mr. Beast so much in this episode, or this video, or whatever the fuck.
This and keeping it forever. I'm sorry.
You've been in this coffin for so long.
He's keeping it? Okay, yeah. He's kind of grown fond of that picture. He's kind of grown a little too fond, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Does that mean that Mr. Beast has a thing for cougars? Is he a cougar chaser? Does he chase the cougars? Like, as, you know, if he's going after Nolan's mom, you know, then, I'm assuming he must like some cougars, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, seems like that's his interest. Which, hey, respect, mad respect for that, you know, I ain't gonna dog on that. That's not even a dog on him, if anything. I'm just, you know, it's just kind of seems like an observation of what I'm noticing here.
You forgot about what happened to the channel.
Yeah! We're almost at 200 million.
You're gonna hit 200 million subscribers in that coffin.
Wish I could see it live.
Me too, my friend.
It's
Nolan has a
sad.
surprise for you as well.
Is he actually sad? Did he really edit that section of the video as sadness because he couldn't see him hit the 2 million mark? Or the 200 million mark, or whatever the fuck? Okay, like, that's kind of pathetic. Just a little bit.
That that's so funny.
Dude, that really genuinely made him sad, dude. Like, oh my fucking god, bro. Like, I mean, that's honestly unironic. Like, no pun intended. Like, I mean, that in itself is sad. Like, I mean, it's like, dude, you're like that, like, ganged up about, like, your influencershipness or whatever the fuck. Like, that you have to, like, you know, watch the subscribe count, like, you know, adjust live, you know, to that 200 million or whatever. It's like, dude, it's like, bruh, good grief, bro. It's like, man, I'm lucky if I see, like, you know, 1 or 2 added to my little, like, 300, okay, bro? It's like, grow up.
Doing okay for himself. That was a pretty funny moment, because, like, you can see the sadness, real sadness in his eyes with the piano music. We gotta run it again.
We gotta run it again. Yeah, dude.
Wish I could see it live.
Dude, he honestly does genuinely look a little sad. Like, oh my god, that is awesome. That is actually kind of awesome.
You, my friend. Nolan has a surprise.
That's awesome. Dude, how do you not jerk off? How do you not take a shit?
I mean, yeah, so far, at least if we're gonna, like, you know, like, I mean, he apparently does have an ability to piss because he has the empty bottles. But what about shitting? Like, you can't hold a shit for 4 fucking days. Like, at a certain point, like, you gotta release the deuce. Like, so, I mean, I'm just like, what, like, how is he dealing with that?
In all those feastable bars not having to dookie it out, dude, you know his ass has to poo. Where's the poo going? I assume there's like a time frame where he's like, all right, shut it off, I'm gonna crank one. Like, shut the cameras off, I'm about to fucking go live, you know? I guess there's like, for safety and insurance reasons though, there's probably always cameras on. Wait, really? Murat says in the crew capsule they turn it off. They turn off the cameras multiple times out throughout the day so they can use the facilities and you know, go to sleep. Wink. He didn't wink. I'm winking. Because, like, that makes sense. If you're in the ISS, like, I'm dropping one. Like, there's no way I'm not laying ropes. There's no cameras in the bathroom? Bro, didn't you literally design? Yeah. So you know if they got fucking cameras in there. Was there a camera in there or not? How did they take a shit in the crew cab? You can't get hard in space? Wait, no shot. Wait, really? No.
Yeah. You did. I was about to be like, you're gonna try to bust a nut in space is on? Like, you really want to try it? Because, yeah, you can't. You could try. I mean, at best, it'll literally be like in that halfway, like, chub mark where it's kind of like, it's going, but it's kind of just like, it's still all kind of like flinging around in the wind. It's like, I mean, that's literally is basically what it would be like. I mean, you'd be tugging on literally like a fucking, like, you know, sea rope, basically. Just like, come on. Like, you ain't gonna get anything out of that, Jack. No malarkey on that one, fat, let me tell you. The reason why is because of zero gravity. Like, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, it's been asked multiple fucking times, like, hey, did the people up on the ISS fuck? As you imagine, you know, it's like after a certain point, they probably got like a little horned up situation or whatever. And yeah, they've like, like, I'm not too sure, but I think there were like, you know, like some astronauts that actually tried and nothing worked. So, I mean, if we have anything to take from that, then yeah, trying to, you know, jerk one out, you know, in zero gravity space, you know, I don't think it's going to work. I tuned into one of Jordan's live streams and he told chat how Harvey was a menace. Jordan made Reese's bread at 3 a.m. and he somehow got a slice and knocked it to the floor. Trying to stay up an extra 3 hours to watch him sleep, make sure he was okay. And to top it all off, he thinks he didn't even eat it. Oh my god. Dude, bless Harvey. Dude, Harvey is such a good kitty.
You can. Why wouldn't you be able to?
And you just now told me that he does live streams.
Wait, what? No gravity? So what? Bro.
What do you mean, so what? Yo, Hassan, you do realize in order for the dick to work, like, you kind of need... It's not like there's, like, one blood vessel that goes into a bunch of sponges, okay? That's literally what it does. That's how you get bricked up, okay? Like, bruh, like, legit... I mean, it's one of those things where it's like... You know, you kind of need a little bit of gravity to kind of have that work, you know, properly. I mean, it's like there's a reason why you need to be in a specific, like, kind of like shape, so to speak, like when it comes to like your health, you know, before you go into space willy-nilly. I mean, I guess they're a little bit more laissez about it now, but I mean, you know, at least when it comes to long-term travel, like if you're on the ISS or some shit, because if you've got like issues like you might have, like, you know, possibly for blood clots or some shit like that, they sure shouldn't gonna take you up there. I mean, if anything, it probably might be more of a risk. So, like, you know, all in all, like, I mean, there's kind of a reason why they do a lot of qualifications and make sure you're legit okay to go into space, unless you're a rich, crazy fuck or something like that and want to do space tourism. Yes, but he does them on TikTok. I guess that explains why I never get notifications for him.
First of all, try me, okay? Fucking... Dude, I love that, okay? I love a challenge. Fucking...
Alright, well, do it, Hassan. You got the... I'm sure you got, like, enough money to maybe take a trip in Bezos' this little weird dick rocket and just, like, you know, just state that, like, look, I don't even care if I'm arrested. I am going to do this because I see this as a challenge, and I dare take the challenge and accept it. Just let them know straight off the bat, you know, and just preemptively let them know all the way leading up to the launch, being like, this is what I will do. You think I'm joking? I'm not. And then once you're up there in space, you just fucking bust that bitch out, bro. Like, I mean, you know, I'm just saying, like, I mean, I'm sure you got the funds. I would accept you, you know, taking, you know, a trip of Bezos in space, you know, if you did that. I'd be okay with that. Right. And have video to prove it.
Hey, son, being like, oh yeah, dude, zero gravity, you can't fap. Like, you are crazy, brother. You are so wrong about that. I'm sure.
I mean, I guess technically you could, but it wouldn't really work.
Blood flow is all kinds of fucked up. Okay?
It's like if you had whiskey dick and you were trying to bust a nut. That's basically what would be happening there. It's like, good luck with that, buddy.
I'm
What's your deal?
100%. They're floating. I'm not even dropping ropes. They're just, I'm floating ropes.
Floating ropes?
Absolutely can fucking masturbate in space. There's no shot.
We're gonna tape this Feastable bars to Jimmy. Oh my god, it's so hot.
Is that the new Feastable bar? Hey, this is actually pretty good marketing by my friends. Now in every time lapse, Feastables will be there.
Was that like a low-key sponsorship that they just did?
Tomorrow's easier. It's a weird feeling. Like, I'm very tired, but for some reason I can't sleep. I don't know. I've never had this happen before.
It's called insomnia.
I don't know.
Get used to it,
Officially day 5. Only 2 more days of this nightmare. I don't think humans are meant to lay down for 5 days straight. I'll try.
You think?
Almost there.
Jimmy, we got paintball guns, and we're gonna shoot your tombstone.
That sounds fun. Can I join? I don't even know what to say to them. Jimmy, what have you been?
They are a bunch of demons that want to fucking torture you every now and then.
For fun.
Nothing. I'm in mental agony.
Have you pooped yet?
I have to poop really badly, but I'm gonna see if I can hold it in for the next 2 days.
I don't know why, but I have like...
Dude, that, oh my god, he's about to be like Elvis constipated or some shit, dude. Oh my lord. Why would you try to hold it in for that? Oh my god, he's gonna have the most painful shit at the end of that. I mean, for me personally, I wouldn't even fuck with that. I would just like take whatever empty bottles that have been used to be pissed in and just like, just let it go to work. I don't know. Like, I mean, make it the best of what I could do with that situation. Cause, hell no, dude. Like, cause think about it. Like, 7 a week of holding that in. Like, you're basically holding a star bomba of deuces at the end of all that. Like, I mean, my lord, he's basically got like a baby, like, he's like pregnant in the womb at that point, about to give birth by the time he gets rid of that. Like, oh my lord.
Motivation to do anything.
I've been laying here for 5 days and I don't even have enough energy to prepare a meal. And because going to the bathroom down here is so difficult.
Don't ask me how, but I accidentally got some pee on my shorts. I'm cutting off the part of my shorts that are infected. Sorry for...
Infected? So he couldn't hold it in and he accidentally got some on himself and he's like, this is infected now. Like, oh my god. So is he a bit of a germaphobe? I mean, it's literally your own, okay, whatever. I mean, well, okay, Mr. Beast, your underwears, okay? Like, I mean, what, you can't tell me there's like a little driplet or two that, kind of accidentally like, bloop, pops out and kind of soaks in there a little bit. I mean, it's your underwears. Why do you think you have those on? To make sure everything all stays contained and sealed, and you get a little, last little droplet that they want to make it out or some shit. It just kind of gets caught in that, basically. There you go. Like, what the fuck do you think? Oh my god. What a weirdo, bro. Dude, this guy is such a strange person, dude. I mean, I guess in a weird way, can sometimes be entertaining, because in a weird way, I am actually kind of thoroughly entertained by this. But just because, like, his friends are torturing the shit out of him.
Was disgusting.
Jimmy, we're here to celebrate. We're almost at 200 million subs.
Well, what's the estimate of when we hit it? How long?
I'm not a rocket scientist.
What does he want from us?
I've been feeling pretty terrible all day. But
is he really that, like, angsty about really wanting to find out? Like, oh, how long do you think? What's the estimate? I only have 2 days. Do you think it'll take more than that? It's like, oh my god, he really, really, really wants to see it, dude. Like, dude, he was genuinely sad, like, when he found out he was gonna be in a coffin when that was gonna happen, dude.
That we're about to hit 200 million subscribers actually makes me kind of happy. Since we're about to hit 200 million subscribers, this would be a super convenient time to talk
about Verizon Home Internet that actually
provides internet connection.
Oh my god, you fucking kidding me? Dude, I have such a strong inclination to skip right now, but I'm just gonna let Hassan take the wheel.
And what?
Hassan. You know, with Alon inside, take the wheel.
200 million live down here while I tell them about the sponsor.
That's a good point.
Verizon 5G home
Proceeds to destroy the laptop by dropping it.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
That's insane. That is fucking insane. You have to respect it. There is no man as dedicated to the fucking cause. This dude is literally
This is a grind,
being
bro.
tortured 6 days into his fucking torturous conditions that he subjected himself to as like a 100 millionaire, and he's doing a fucking ad read for Verizon, dude.
I mean, like, out of all the sponsorships, it's fucking Verizon for one. And for two, like, it's 6 days in. Like, I mean, a part of me thinks that he's kind of let his sanity take over, or let his insanity, you know, take over in a way, because he's just been stuck there for damn near a week at this point. And, you know, I just kind of feel like he just kind of threw that out there out of nowhere, and his friends were like, wait, that was a spot. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, you know, like, not thinking, like, wait, did he make that deal last second and we just didn't know? Like, I mean, like, I've never heard of a YouTuber or, like, a, you know, or anything like that have a sponsorship with fucking Verizon. It's like, what's next? Are they gonna get sponsored by, like, Walmart or some shit? It's like, what's the next video that Mr. Beast does? He's sponsored by fucking Walmart or some shit?
Insanity. How?
Sponsored by Amazon?
Wireless internet for your home that runs off Verizon's extremely fast 5G ultra-wideband network.
And when they asked if they could sponsor this
Dude, my man, dude, if you think you grind, dude, this motherfucker grinds harder.
video, I asked, does your internet work 10 feet underground?
We're turning it on now.
Nice.
Okay, I'm connected.
And now you're gonna watch us hit 200 million.
And just by plugging in this little box, thanks to Verizon, I now have America's highest quality 5G home internet.
It actually works. Even though I'm 10 feet underground, I can see my real-time subscriber count. Carl, did you know that...
Wait a minute. If you had this ability the entire time, you had a way to entertain yourself. Because now you have your phone plugged into the internet 10 feet underground. And, like, what, man, you know, there is, like, you know, a certain level about this shit that is staged, obviously, but, like, I mean, my boy had entertainment. Oh, you know what, dude? He had that shit set up from the get-go. Like, he decided to, like, connect, you know, 6 days in and all that shit, you know, for the fucking video. But I guarantee you the guy was probably just scrolling through his phone most of the time, and to kind of play, you know what, maybe his, you know, mental psyche didn't break. He was probably bored in some ways, because he was probably bored scrolling through his phone or playing some dumb mobile game or whatever, but, like, you know, at a certain point, like, yeah, that shit will get kind of tedious, but it is a week, though, so it's like, I don't know, well, it's kind of hard to really say. I mean, it's like, I mean, because when you're in isolation like that, the concept of time kind of, like, gets muddied a lot. Like, especially if you're underground, you don't know when it's daytime and when it's nighttime and shit like that, outside of, I guess, you know, communication with his friends. But beyond that, he doesn't really know. So, like, it, you know, he could be, like, wide awake and be, like, 3 in the morning, and he could be, like, dead asleep and be, like, you know, 5 in the afternoon or something, you know what I mean? So it's like, his concept of time is probably all wonky, you know, in a way, at least. So, you know, I guess in the fact that he is at least, you know, having some track of it, I mean, you know, he probably has, you know, it's not that fucked up, but I'm sure, like, when he's not necessarily looking at the actual time or whatever, he's probably, you know, like, thinking it's way longer, or maybe even, like, way quicker, so to speak, than he thinks or something. I mean, shit like that will definitely fuck with your brain a little bit. But considering that he at least has internet connection down there, which I will admit is actually kind of impressive, but whatever. If a walkie-talkie can work 10 feet underground, then, you know, like, this would too.
People watching this video are over 18 while supplies last. When they order Verizon Home Internet, Verizon will give you an Xbox Series S on them.
They must hate money.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
No. Like, it's a sponsorship. They get money off. Oh my god. Okay, whatever.
Losing my fucking mind, dude. This is way better than any top of the hour ad break that I could.
I will admit that is true, but also, like, they probably have a contract with Microsoft to, you know, when it comes to that, you know, deal, you know, to get a free Xbox One S or whatever the hell. Like, dude, like the idea that they're losing money off of that is kind of silly.
You know what I mean?
Even if maybe they technically are, like, I mean, they're still making money in the long run, and Microsoft is definitely making, the bank off of that shit. So,
at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe for $5 over free with a
oh my god, and now he's doing hit. Oh my god, ad breaks everywhere. Holy shit, ads everywhere.
For as low as $35 a month.
So if you want some of the fastest and most reliable internet on the planet,
if anything, it's easier.
$35 a month. Okay, I do not buy that for a second. No way. That's like, I guarantee you there's some asterisks with that.
Hard in space.
It's like 35 for like the first 6 months or some shit. I guarantee you it's like some shit like that.
Not have said they goon up there. The Russians have sent porn up too. Polyakov.
Wait, what?
Polyakov once noted in his diary, psychological support service sent us some nice, colorful movies which help us recover our will to act like a normal adult male. There is nothing to be ashamed of. Polyakov said, psychological support service sent us some nice, colorful movies. Which
colorful, huh? I wonder how colorful the movies must be.
To recover our will, to act like a normal adult male. There is nothing to be ashamed of.
Which is kind of funny because there is technically some merit to that. I mean, if you want a weird fun fact, like when it comes to the like sex doll, for example, when it comes to this, like that was technically invented by the Germans during World War II. The Nazis. Those were technically invented. Mainly the reason why is because a lot of French prostitutes at the time. I don't, to be fair, I mean, I think maybe there could be an intentionality with it, but, because a lot of them, at least, that slept with German soldiers, had a lot of STDs, like syphilis, gonorrhea, and shit like that. So, a lot of German soldiers would get infected with a lot of these STDs and shit because they kept sleeping around with a bunch of French women. So, as a way to try to stop that, the Nazi regime unironically, tried to, find alternatives and substitutes, for the soldiers to use, and they eventually kind of came up with the whole idea of a sex doll, a blow-up one, and it didn't really work. It kind of did, but if anything, German soldiers and shit, when it came to, like, seeing them or having them around and stuff like that, they just kind of thought of it as more of an embarrassment instead, so, which I guess I could get it, but I think, having gonorrhea or, like, syphilis or some shit would be a lot more embarrassing, but that's just me. So, I don't know. I'd rather be caught with a blow-up doll, but that, but whatever. I guess the Germans back then were just that bricked up, bro. They were just that horny.
Yeah, very nice.
I mean, to be fair, they always been kind of known to be that way. Germans have always been known to be, like, horny freaks.
Why do you say 3-minute ad break then run 1-minute ads? You probably get 1 minute, but it actually is a 3-minute ad break. Can astronauts masturbate in space? An investigation. NASA's plan for sick astronauts to quarantine in space. Yeah, Polyakov. More like Polyakov, am I right? Suka bliap. I feel like if you get COVID...
So, I got 1 minute. Being first wave comes... It's been said about how space really isn't a conductive environment for cosmic coitus. Cosmic coitus? Okay, I love it. No, does a gravity-free environment make it super difficult to hold on each other in your desired position? I mean, you just have to kind of like, wrap yourselves around each other and just kind of like have embrace mode or something. I don't know. That's kind of what you have to do. Or maybe like strap yourself, to something and have your partner just kind of like wrap themselves around you. I don't like, there's going to be a lot of like wrapping around, like, and like holding on, like there's going to be a lot of that happening. But scientists and NASA experts, not experts, I guess, have always been skeptical about, okay, hold on, let me get.
If you get COVID in space, you got space COVID.
It's always been skeptical about psychological impact and sexual relationships could be on so NASA has frequently dodge all questions related to sex and space. Well, of course they do. But, this kind of shows that they've, at least explored the idea before. Because they kind of have. At least a little bit. I mean, it's like, at least in the idea of like, hey, could it be a thing? No? Okay. Well... we'll just like, hopefully, get people to shut up. But honestly, like, there's a lot of people that still don't know, and they're just gonna endlessly ask the question. So, what can you do?
In space, you got space COVID, which is different than regular ass COVID. I feel like that shit is gonna evolve. You know what I mean? It like doesn't go away. Hassan, check this guy out if you haven't heard.
I mean, no shit, it's gonna evolve.
Of him. Who's the guy? Nobody. Cosmonaut, more like Cosmonaut.
Just go to Mr. Beast right.
Cosmonaut. Okay, that was actually kind of good. A cosmonaut? Nah, more like a cosmonaut. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. I will admit that's kind of a good one. It feels like a really hardcore dad joke. I mean, kind of mixed in as like a Zoomer meme, but you know what? I dig it. I dig it.
I'm gonna put in your address and it'll tell you if it's available in your area. And now let's focus on the 200 million subscriber goal. We're so close.
Before this, I was just some random dude in Nebraska, and
Now he's just some random dude in North Carolina.
I used to be just a random guy in Nebraska.
Carl, this is a heartfelt moment. Don't copy notes.
It's crazy that we used to like talk about this sitting at a lunch table, and now we're at 200 million subscribers. That's
Hey.
insane.
I just want to say it's been an honor working with everyone. Let's crush some more goals.
And finally, Chandler, close us off.
I first started working here, it was like 7 of us, and I was the janitor, and now we're at 200 million subs, and I'm very grateful.
Did I start?
That dude was a janitor. Like, he literally started as a janitor. Wait, what was he being a janitor for, Mr. B? Like, wait. I'm assuming he, like, what? Would be, like, the guy who would just clean up, you know, after all of his weird escapades in his videos? How do you be a janitor for Mr. Beast? How does that even make sense? Like, I'm assuming just, like, a cleanup guy for, like, you know, when the videos are all said and done and shit?
It was when I was 11. I'm 25 now, and I never in a million years thought the channel would get this.
Wait a minute, this guy's 25. He's younger than me? What the fuck? I mean, you're older than him? Dude, what the fuck? You rich boozy son of a bitch. Dude, that kind of low-key just kind of like hit me in the gut, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, this son of a bitch is like a year younger than me, and he's like out here being, you know, like just throwing money around doing crazy shit. It's like, man, I want to throw money around doing crazy shit. It's like I have crazy ideas and shit in mind in different ways, you know, not in this, but like when it comes to like music or like, you know, in the arts and stuff like that. But it's like, man, what the fucking son of a bitch.
As we're about to hit 200 million subscribers, I just want all of you to know that I appreciate every single one of you that watch my videos. I still remember the days when I would make videos and literally get 0 views.
Even though you literally are nothing more than just a number.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna see all these numbers move!
We did it!
I think it's unfortunately time that we unplug, you know.
Wait, hold up. I haven't even gotten a chance to call my girlfriend yet.
Yeah, we got you for sure. Alright, bro, we'll give you right here, okay? You just finished that call.
Come on, plug me back in. I just wanted to say, like, just 2 minutes so my girlfriend knows I'm alive.
Okay, that probably broke the fucking goddamn walkie-talkie, dude. They literally just, like, fucking yeeted that with a goddamn, like, 10 iron or some shit, or a driver. Dude, they just drove that bitch out and yeeted it into the forest. Like, oh my god.
Let's go eat. Alright.
Had that big celebration and then he gets fucked and trolled. Bro, wait, is he fucking crying over this? Oh my god. He had a moment of celebration and he probably has some tears over that. And now he's crying because he couldn't call his girlfriend over it. Oh my god, dude. This guy is really like too obsessed over like his whole subscriber count. Like, I mean, holy shit, bro. Goddamn, like
I don't know, I'm doing this thing where I'm crying, and I'm not 100% sure why I'm crying. Hitting.
Well, honestly, probably legitimately because of mixed emotions. You know, celebration, and then you can't really like celebrate with a girl and call her and let you know that you're okay. You know, in a way. I'm pretty sure she's like probably not informed, you know, about if he's okay or not unless his friends are communicating with her. You know, so I'm sure she'd probably enjoy the call. I mean, I'd feel for her on that.
200 million with the boys was fun, but now I'm just alone and trapped in here again.
It's been 5 days. 5.
Don't really feel that bad. I mean, it's like, oh, I'm celebrating with the boys, and I'm just alone here again. Well, welcome to the world of the blue-collar working class, bro. We're all poor. We basically, that's what we do for a living. Like, you know, we go alone in our homes and, like, contemplate life, and after we hang out with the boys, you know, in between grinding all fucking day, like, yeah, that's kind of what we do. Welcome to our world there, Mr. Beast.
Bro, he has 2 more days? That's crazy, dog. There's no way. They must have had, like, people checking in on him every now and then, or like a psychiatrist, like, round the clock looking to make sure that he wasn't, like, losing his mind. I feel like there's no...
Well, the fact that he had internet connection and they unplugged it as, like, a whole big hoopla or whatever, like, I'm starting to think that he probably had internet and they just, like, don't show that video and stuff. They just only show the cuts where they want to kind of flare up the whole situation. It's starting to make me think that he probably was able to, like, have conversations, take phone calls or whatever the hell. You know, it's like, I'm sure, you know, when it comes to business related stuff, he probably, you know, was holding that off until everything was all said and done. But when it comes to, like, you know, maybe talking to his mom or his girlfriend or some shit, I guarantee you had access to that.
Shot, dude.
There ain't no way.
Allowed to experience depression. I mean, he does stuff like this for content all the time. There's a Hamas dude in a tunnel right now laughing at him. They're watching him with a Verizon 5G internet that they got under.
Dude, okay, that was good. That was good.
Oh, hey, bro. Mr. Beast, you...
It's fucking Hamas in the tunnels, and the reason why they all have internet down there is because they're using the fucking, like, Verizon's new 5G shit.
Again, bro. Mohammed, come check this out, bro. Mr. Beast. Just like you and me. He's in the tunnel. We are in the tunnel. You're always saying how fucked up it is that you're in the tunnel. Look, Mr. Beast did it for a 7
is rich,
days, bro.
I have no idea how.
Considering that, like, the average age of the Hamas brigades, like the Al-Qassam brigades, is probably like 20. Yes, they might be likely juicers and Mr. Beast heads. I'm just saying. Like, think about that.
Oh, I just started, before you even said that, I just started thinking, it's like, yeah, there probably are, like, some fucking desperate, sad, like, goober fucking kids or teenagers or, like, young adults or whatever that are, like, you know, with them and shit. You know, like, we've talked about why, like, you know, that shit happens, but it's like, you know, like, I'm just now imagining that, thinking, like, dude, there's an off chance, like, you know, some of them probably, at least when they can, if they have internet access, probably just go on YouTube and just, like, you know, look at Mr. Beast vids or scroll through TikTok, just like anybody else. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, whoa. I mean, it's not really that whoa, I mean, honestly, for me, because, I mean, like, there's been, like, different, people from there that have, like, you know, actually grown, like, different forms of content before and shit. Some of them still alive, and unfortunately some aren't.
There is definitely dudes who have watched me and Mr. Beast and XQC that are in Al-Qassam and in the Hamas brigades. 1,000%. For sure.
Oh, I'm gonna survive 2 more.
3 hours of electricity a day, bro. First of all, what do you think? Like, in Gaza, they don't have internet? What are you, crazy? Like, they...
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, even with that, like, that's just, you know, for electricity. Like, I mean, if you have a smartphone, as long as it's charged up, or you have, like, you know, some way to at least keep it charged, you know, despite that, I mean, you're gonna be able to find a way to get on the internet. I mean, especially if there's probably, like, you know, some sort of, like, you know, a little Wi-Fi hotspot or some shit like that someone sets up, you know, or like maybe some satellite shit. I mean, there's ways to get around, you know, their, like, internet blackout and shit like that.
People do.
Or else there wouldn't be videos and things and other shit that, you know, been propping up and stuff. I mean, granted, nowhere near as much, but there's still stuff here and there because, I mean, people, you know, they'll find a way.
And secondly, yeah, they have, like, you know, they have, like, kids in Gaza that wanted to be YouTubers and shit, right? I mean, this is sad to mention here, but, I mean, there was a 17-year-old fan of mine that died with Israeli rocket strikes. So, You know, we know that. I'm just talking about...
No fucking way, dude. Like, he knew like, Hassan knew he had a fan. That's from Palestine that fucking died there. Dude, I can't imagine, like, that fucking hit. I mean, obviously, like, you know, Hassan, like, probably has, like, 17,000 fucking, like, who knows how many fucking people watch him at any given time. But, like, knowing that even just one of them, you know, like, went for that shit, like, damn, dude.
Specifically...
That shit would hurt.
I'm just talking about specifically, like, some dude in the Al-Qassam brigades, like, and the likelihood of them being Mr. Beast fan is high. Straight up. Anyway, let's continue.
More days of this. I'm going downhill quickly.
Yo, Jimmy.
How you doing?
Oh, no response. I don't know if he's alive.
Nolan, I appreciate you checking in on me and caring, but
Are you actually...
We need Mr. Beast to say...
Is he about to be like, but, fuck off, you piece of shit? Is he getting sick of their shit? I'm about, you know, sick of your shit, bro. What do you want? You just want to go outside or something? He's just, I'm like, okay. I think that was yes. Alright, hold on. I'll make sure that you can't go out in the front and go explore the fucking neighborhood. There you go. Well, go out there, you fucking little butt. Oh, now you don't want... Okay, whatever.
All time, bro.
Hanging in there?
Jimmy went from
That's
being
what we
terrified to an absolute yapster, and now he's a sad boy.
I'm doing my best to talk to you guys for content.
He's not being a sad... Oh, okay. I can kind of see why he might fuck on all sometimes. He's not being a sad boy. I mean, he's actually kind of going for some, like, you know, some mental stress, considering that he's been isolated for almost a week. That's not him being a sad boy. That's him kind of losing his sanity.
To be honest, I have like zero desire to speak. I just want to get out of here.
yeah, he's losing his mind.
I think we need to find a way to cheer him up. So I'm gonna make some phone calls.
I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I've already used up all my pee bottles. And so basically, whenever I have to pee, I eat one of these meals, and then I just pee in this bag. And
Oh, shit. Damn, he's ran out of bottles. Oh, no. Oh, he better be careful not to spill those. Oh, no.
I know that might be too much information. This challenge is disgusting, and I want to leave.
I was so down.
Well, oh, man. Well, what about, like, you know, needing to take the deuce, my dude? Like, you got, like, a baby in the womb at this point.
That there was only one thing in this world that could possibly cheer me up.
Jimmy, I brought somebody.
Who'd you bring? My parents?
Nolan is feeding into Mr. Beast's weird thing where he wants to cuck Nolan's dad and fuck his mom. Oh my god. What is going on? What is happening?
Oh. How's it going?
Well,
Have you talked?
I noticed how he's the first one to speak into it. He's like, I need to assert that I'm here so you don't say something fucking stupid.
about Nolan's mom at all since you've been down there?
No, not what's.
He hit him immediately. Oh my god, I was right. Oh my god, I didn't even think I was gonna be right, but holy shit, I was. He's there to assert the authority. He's like, you ain't thinking about fucking my wife, are you, you son of a bitch? Oh my god. Oh shit, he threw that like, you ain't thinking about her, are you? While there's literally a picture of her in the background. Like, yeah, he's using that as some fat material, my dude. Like, what? Yeah, no. Like, I guarantee he's been thinking about her quite a lot. I mean, at this point, probably not. He don't give a fuck anymore. But, like, yeah. Now that he brought it up again, he is now.
And the picture?
I don't know what you're talking about. More importantly, do you guys have something super embarrassing you could tell us about Nolan?
Jimmy, there's so many.
That will instantly make this challenge so much better.
He told us he was going to prom, but he actually just went to the neighbors next door for a little bit.
Oh!
We'd like to see him bring a girl.
Okay, that's not that big of a deal. That's not really whatever. That's whatever. Prom is not that big of a deal to me. I went to my prom, and honestly, all I did was, like, hang out with the boys for the most part. Like, I hung out my date for, you know, like, my prom date or whatever, you know, for a little bit, which was cool, but, like, she just kind of wanted to do her own thing, and I did my own thing, so it was whatever. I mean, that's kind of, like, honestly, like, what me and my friends, you know, like, had our prom dates there, you know, for, because they all kind of wanted to hang out, we all want to hang out, and you know what, it's like, hey, it was just fancy, and, you know, have some decent food and shit like that, just kind of hang out and shit, and, you know, kind of, you know, vibe and stuff. You know, it was kind of like, for us, kind of an excuse to just kind of get out and just kind of say fuck it. You know, so it wasn't really anything that was like a big deal to me. But, I mean, all in all, I guess it was cool. But it's not like, like, what, he skipped prom to go hang out with, like, one of his friends or some shit, you know, in the neighborhood? Like, big whoop. Like, I mean, unless he ditched his prom date and just, like, left her there, then at that point, then fuck him for that. But, I mean, if he just was going there by himself and he was like, you know what, I don't want to be that guy, so I'm just going to hang out with one of my friends at, you know, his house or some shit, then whatever, who gives a fuck?
For Christmas.
That's all I needed to cheer me up, because I know the comment section's going to go crazy.
I hate Jimmy.
My mom has one more question.
Hit me.
All right, now you walk away.
Bye,
That's
Jimmy.
how it works.
Did he throw the walkie again? I know all of you like to sleep in, and you don't like getting up early. I don't care. In exactly 12 hours, I need you all to start digging, okay?
What time is it?
I like how he was like, oh, I don't know about that. It's like, I think I might sleep in a little bit and let everyone have a head start on that one. Fuck that. I felt that like, just said, I don't know about that.
Wake up for our alarm.
I felt that, dude.
Good.
What would you do if when I stand up I get blood clots and just die on the spot?
I'd know where to put you.
I know where to put you. Okay, that was a good clap back. All right, there's been some pot shots here every now and then. They're actually pretty decent. Like, that was a pretty good fucking clap.
See you in 12 hours.
It's a date.
Okay, Carl. Typical Carl. Typical Carl.
I'm about to go to bed, and hopefully when I open these eyes in the morning, someone is digging me out of this coffin. Sorry, I don't know why I'm tearing up. I don't think I've
Because you're excited to get out of the fucking isolated hellhole?
ever been more excited for anything in my entire life. I can't wait to see the sunlight tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the morning. This is gonna be awesome.
Laying down for my final night, all I could think about is whether or not I'd be able to stand when this is over. It's not normal to be laying down and not moving this long.
Have you ever met Miss?
I mean, like, it kind of looked like he could potentially, like, sit up, so to speak, but he would have to be so crunched over like he was like, you know, gremlin or something. Like, he would probably have a lot of back pain, honestly, which, I mean, considering from what he mentioned from earlier in the video, yeah, it seems like that was a big issue for him. Which, I mean, they maybe should have had, like, that coffin, like, an extra 3 or 4 inches, possibly, just so it, if you want, you could kind of, like, sit like you're a Buddhist monk and just kind of sit crisscross and just kind of, you know, sit there or something.
Beat? I've never met Mr. Beat, but yes, I've met Mr. Beast quite a bit.
Boys, it has officially been 7 days! Yeah! I know you guys don't like doing manual labor, but can you dig me up?
We're getting you out, Jimmy!
This is the worst part of the challenge, because now I'm just waiting for my stupid friends to dig me up.
And of course, there's the added tension of whether or not I'm going to die when I stand up.
No, you're not. I mean, I think you'll be okay. Like, that's only really, like, if you're sitting down or something. Like, if you're laying, like, you know, straight out with your legs out and stuff, like, I mean, you should be okay.
Yeah.
We need the excavator!
I bet you when I get out, the first thing they're gonna say is how bad I smell.
Well, yeah, you're basically sitting in an isolated area with like all your piss, like, you know, surrounding you in bottles and empty MRE bags, and you're probably kind of sweaty a little bit from working out, at least somewhat, to try to at least like keep the blood flowing.
The Claus-looking guy is gonna bring you out now.
Carl, I don't care what he looks like. Just get me out of this coffin!
Yeah, he did do the buried alive thing, but I guess like that was only for 1 day. So then he was like, let me do it for 7 days.
Any second now, this dirt above me will turn into sunlight. I can't wait. Oh, that's the excavator. Oh, that's scary.
Dude, that man. Think about how fucking.
I mean, honestly, I can like if that excavator accidentally just like broke the top of that fucking coffin and the rest of the dirt and glass just like just call. I mean, I would laugh, but I would also feel a little bad.
But he is.
But at least it'll be near the end of it all. Like, I mean, you know, there wouldn't be that much, but I mean, you know.
And he takes this incredibly powerful machine, this excavator, and gives it the delicacy of a ballerina, okay? He's able to have the grace of a swan here in the way that he's using this goddamn thing.
Well, he's probably worked them before. He looks like, you know, a retired, you know, working class blue collar man. I'm sure he's worked these things plenty.
I can see sunlight.
Murad asks, have you seen the videos of people stacking pennies with forklifts? Yes, I have.
Hey, Jimmy! How's it going?
It's hard to describe what the...
You know, I just process that. People have done that. People have used excavators to stack pennies. Like, what? The amount of, like, precision in that shit must be insane.
It's like after not seeing it for 7 days straight.
Oh my gosh.
I started crying once again. I'm not sure why. I just couldn't help it.
We did.
It's called emotions. Mr. Beast, it's called having emotions. Are you an android?
We did it.
The only question that remains now is when I stand up.
Am I gonna die?
Have you finally found out what it means to be human, Data?
We'll find out in just a minute.
Jimmy,
I don't think...
no shot.
Dude, yeah, no shot. Like, I mean, why does it keep mentioning clickbait for the views?
There's
to make
no
people,
shot,
like, to make this, like, 12-year-old fan base be like, oh my god, it's like, they wouldn't post a fucking video if that was the case, you know? It's like, the video would not be posted if he died.
He doesn't have, like, a trauma team there ready to go and, like, stimulate his, like, muscles with a Thames machine or something.
Don't drop it on me.
Ew, I bet it stinks in there.
You guys are predictable. I said that's what you would say. Let's not celebrate until I stand up and don't die of blood clots.
At least sit up for a second, but wait. Wait for medic to come down.
You feel nauseous at all, did you? I don't know.
That's good enough for me. Come on
Nice,
up, Jimmy.
my first time standing in a week. Oh my god, my legs are weak. Oh, I didn't die.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm good. I do feel like a Russian.
Well, yeah, I mean, if your legs are weak, it's because there was, like, a minor muscle atrophy. Like, I mean, you weren't standing on yourself for a while.
That is actually a crazy feeling.
I mean, this is, like, crazy when Mr. Beast does it because, like, he has so much going on in his life and stuff, but, like, what he basically did was, like, the average life of a Twitch streamer. You know what I mean? Like, this is Asmongold, Monday through...
I mean, I suppose. But at least, like, I mean, when you're doing those streams, you have, like, content and other shit that you're doing and reacting to. You're not just, like, isolated with nothing. So, I don't know. I mean, but, like, that's why I kind of think it's a little bit more like a work grind, in a way, when it comes to, like, you know, like, retail work or some shit. Because, like, I mean, you know, basically surrounded by assholes, like, you don't want to be around that. You know, like, whatever chance you can, you know, besides... you know, that or sleeping, you try to hang out with the boys or at least, you know, have some escapism or some, you know, you time or whatever. And then between all that, you're just kind of alone in your room, sleeping, contemplating life.
Day, you know what I mean? This is like XQC every fucking day. This is the life of an average Twitch watcher, as a matter of fact. Not moving from...
That seems a lot more accurate.
One place to the next, and sitting there with a fucking colostomy bag.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
And basically not really moving and just simply watching Twit and writing silly shit in the chat. I assume that's a thing that people are doing.
Colostomy bag and all. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Dude, that colostomy bag comment, what the hell? Just oof. Oh, cool. John Oliver has posted, one of his things, and it's the first thing. Cool. I always like to check him out on Sundays, because, that's when he uploads the shit, and at least it gives us something to look at. And it's about dollar stores. Dollar stores. Which aren't even a fucking dollar anymore. It's like they got no right calling themselves dollar stores anymore when their shit's like $1.25 or $1.50 now. It's like, you ain't no goddamn dollar store. Ain't no damn no Dollar General, no Dollar Tree, no dollar this or that bullshit up your ass. Like, Like, I mean, it's like, you're basically like the $1.50 store. You're the $1.50 General. Like, I mean, it's like, give me a break. You're the $1.50 store, like, at this point. It's like, I mean, this idea that, like, oh, we're all $1 now. No, you're not. Like, I'm assuming that's pretty much exactly what the hell this is going to be about.
Our main story tonight concerns shopping. An easy and enjoyable way to forget that you and everyone you know will one day die. Specifically, it concerns one of the most ubiquitous places to go shopping in this country, dollar stores. The discount outlets where you can get a variety of goods at sometimes $1 or less, and they position themselves with upbeat materials like this.
Whether you're making a quick fill-in stop or stocking up for the week, Dollar General helps you save on the things you need and the unexpected items that make shopping fun. Something new for the house, a greeting card, or a surprise for someone special. Ultimately, we love helping our customers save time and money. It's what drives us. That's why more than 125,000 people have joined our team. And we're...
Oh my god, I hate these so much. This is so gross. I mean, like... Okay, this is the perfect freeze frame. Holy shit. Like, this is basically... This is almost how, like, anyone in retail, especially in these places, feels. They have, like, this, like... I have the corporate, like... I have to smile, but I want all of you to die kind of mentality. Like, that's kind of the look right there. That's like, what everyone's feeling. Where it's like, oh my god, fuck you. Why are you annoying me? Why are you being a Karen? Why are you being, like, goddamn so picky where you have to, like, have everything exactly or whatever the fuck. It's, oh my god. Like, I mean, this look right here. I mean, even, like, the Bob Karen haircut shit, like, I mean, it all just fucking fits, dude. It's just all there. Like, oh my god, what a perfect fucking freeze frame. But, anyway, like I was saying, though, outside of that, like, I mean, I hate this shit so much because it's just so blatantly fucking fake. Like, this, like, I mean, this idea that it, like... Oh, valuing and helping our customers is what drives us. Like, no, what drives us is having a fucking paycheck. That's what, drives us, is make sure that we have enough money to pay the fucking rent. Like, that's basically is all that's driving us, okay?
Every day.
Wow, they really captured a wide array of definitely human people in that ad. They've got an old lady, a nurse, a man who absolutely does not have kids, Molly Ringwald, and some idiot about to buy a bouquet of half-inflated balloons. Today, two companies dominate this particular retail landscape. Dollar General and Dollar Tree, which also owns Family Dollar. These two corporations operate more than 35,000 dollar stores in the US. That is more...
Holy shit, that's a lot. And there's one not that far away from me either. And it's a Dollar Tree.
All Walmart, Starbucks, and McDonald's combined. And they have earnings to make.
Wait,
$5,000 stores in the US. That is more than all Walmart, Starbucks, and McDonald's combined.
There are more Dollar Trees and Dollar Generals and, like, Family Dollars than Walmart, Starbucks, and McDonald's combined. That is actually fucking insane. Like, whoa. I knew there were, like, numerous. I knew there was a lot of them. But holy shit. That is actually kind of fucking whack to me. Like, that's kind of crazy.
And they have earnings to match. Last year, Dollar General made $2.4 billion in profit, while Dollar Tree made $1.6 billion. And their growth has been fueled by targeting low-income customers, singling out communities that have been marginalised economically, often rural areas and neighbourhoods of colour. A former Dollar General CEO once described their...
And also, like, you know, former working-class towns and shit like that. I mean, that's kind of why there's one around here, you know, in my neighborhood, because we're, you know, kind of like struggling, you know, like kind of like still has, you know, like a heartbeat of, you know, being a working class town and shit, but like a lot of shit that needs to be kind of picked back up, so to speak, and, you know, and addressed and shit, which in some areas has been, I mean, granted, but at least, you know, around here, like not entirely. I mean, and that's why you kind of have some shit like this, because like even in former or like struggling working class, you know, type of towns where there's like, you know, different industry, like it's, you know, like, I mean, a lot of these communities, you know, tend to struggle economically because of, you know, well, of the economic conditions, which of course a lot of these places are exactly what he mentioned.
The base as being in a permanent recession, and their current CEO summed up the business like this.
I would tell you we do very good in good times and we do fabulous in bad times.
Right. It's just
fabulous in bad times. Oh yeah, we do good when things are good because, you know, the poor people don't buy from us as much, but we do great when, you know, everything's are bad because, you know, all those poors are coming back to us. That is not something I would be fucking admitting.
Tends to do better when its customers are doing worse, which isn't something that really requires use of the word fabulous. Fabulous is best used to describe a quirky hat, or the cast of The Golden Bachelor, or the fact that Kim Cattrall made $1 million to sit in a car and not talk to Sarah Jessica Parker. That is fabulous. But a company bragging about how it can profit off financial hardship? Not so much. Now, you might have heard stories about how dollar stores impact the communities that they are in, where they can be the only food retailer around. In some cases, that may be because they've driven others out. In others, it could be because they've entered a market that's already a food desert. But either way, customers often turn to these stores for their convenience and low prices, although those prices can be a bit misleading, as this clip from a few years ago demonstrates.
At Dollar Tree, a 2-pack of Irish Spring soap costs $1. At Target, an 8-pack costs $3.99. But if you look very closely, the bars sold at Dollar Tree, they're smaller. So if you...
Huh. That's interesting. So does that mean it comes from a different manufacturer?
Math, Irish Spring by the ounce is actually more expensive at Dollar Tree.
Right.
I'm wondering what that's about. Like, I mean, because I feel like that's not just like, you know, a thing with Target or Dollar Tree or whatever, but I feel like that's also like something with like the specific manufacturer from where they choose to get it from. Like, I mean, because it seems like if you get like individual packs or whatever the hell, they're smaller, but if you get like, you know, multi-packs, then they're a little bigger. But that's just based on like who, you know, what shop decides to order those things, right? Like, so it's probably just specifically a marketing decision. Like Target, you know, sells them more as multi-packs because they can make more money off doing that. But Dollar Tree, as a way to, you know, make more money, you know, for themselves, considering, you know, what they are, they sell them individually, you know, as like, you know, single packs. And because of that, they probably come from a different manufacturer, you know, from the same company, obviously, but like, you know, from a different location, and they manufacture it slightly differently. I mean, hell, I mean, even the colors are different, you know, so it's like, obviously they come from different places. So I would think, you know, that's probably what's going on. Or even if it is made in the same place, like, you know, it's made from like a different section of the factory where, or at least, you know, a different part of the assembly, you know, when it comes to, you know, producing these.
Despite the promise of value, you can end up getting less for more. Although I will say, in the case of Irish Spring, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just saying, I personally don't want more of something that smells like a citrus bergamot fart and leaves these moneymakers ashy as hell. But the fact is, if all you can afford for soap is $1 right now, a dollar store will sell it to you. But look, we're not going to focus on the location or pricing.
Well, it's more $1.25 at this point, but, you know.
Like, we're going to focus on how they are run, because if you've ever set foot in one, you know they can look like a total disaster.
I really don't know where everybody else is getting their Dollar Trees, because every single...
I've never seen one look like, I mean, the one that, you know, that's down the street from me, like, it does not look like this.
I've ever walked into has looked like this.
Oh, yes.
Bruh. They just have all, like, the U-boats with the shit they need to stock just hanging out in the aisles so much to the point you can't even get through the aisles.
I'm at the DG. I need Staples, and they're about 20 feet down that way.
My God. Why does my Dollar Tree look like caca?
Look at this.
And honestly, I know why this looks the way it does. Staffing. There's no one there. No one's there to do any of the work. Like, because probably, you know, likely they pay shit. You know, the work sucks. And, you know, the pay that, you know, and the working conditions are not worth fucking having to go through that. So, no one sticks around long at all. Like, I mean, because if you're a new hire, you know, and this is the first thing you walk up to, do you really think you're going to be staying around long? No, you're not. Like if someone's like, hey, I need to get a job, and they walk in here and they see all this, do you really think they're going to apply for it? Like, I mean, at this point, you need people that come in from other stores to fix this before you try to get people hired. Like, I mean, honestly. And guess what? Make the fucking managers do it. Make, like, the store managers, you know, from different stores in the local area come in and fix this shit up and see how they feel. Yeah, because honestly, they're gonna need to have some motherfuckers like that to fix this shit. Especially if they feel more holier than thou and they can run everything. Then do it. Because obviously you need some different, you know, local store managers from other stores to come in and fix this shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck is right? And like I said, like, you know, if someone's applying for a job and that's the first thing they fucking see walking into the door to be like, hey, you hiring? Or it's like, hey, do you have an application? Like, they're just gonna walk right the fuck out. Like, they're just gonna be like, oh, never mind, I'm out. I'm gonna go apply, you know, to the McDonald's across the street or something instead.
What the fuck is right? Those look less like functioning stores and more like American Ninja Warrior retail edition. They look like someone picked up a dollar store, shook it, and dumped it out into another dollar store. Shout out to the automated TikTok voice there, trying to say the word caca. She's doing her absolute best. That is all that we can ask of her at that. And maybe say naughty things like...
Enos.
Or...
Vagina.
Or...
Charles Manson was low-key hot in a character actor Griffin done kind of...
Exactly.
Wait, they actually use that weird AI voice to say those things?
But to an extent that you may not realise, that chaos isn't a one-off mistake or the fault of those stores' employees. It is the natural end product of how the companies behind these stores choose to operate them. And if you think it can be...
I mean, I'm not surprised. And honestly, I wouldn't, like, be shocked at the Dollar Tree that, I walk into, you know, like, that's near me, you know, looks like that. Or at least, you know, might look like that. Because, I mean, oof. And honestly, the last time I was there, pretty much all the employees were basically, like, middle-aged, old, like, ladies that I feel like were probably having a box wine in the break room, you know, sharing amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it was just like one of those things where it's like, man, I mean, hey, it all looks good. I mean, it wasn't all like, you know, disastrous like that shit, but I mean, there definitely was like this veneer of like, you know, all these old ladies like, you know, probably have like a Sunday book reading with each other or some shit. And like, you know, they all just share a box wine in the break room. Like, it just had that vibe.
Shopping at a dollar store. It is nothing compared to what it's like working there. It's been said that working at Dollar General may be the worst retail job in America. And if these stores are this ubiquitous, make this much money, and are this terrible...
That's saying something considering Walmart exists. I mean, you know, because they're so fucking bad, you know, it's like, I mean, even just like the thought of having a union will get you fired. Not even mentioning anything about it. Just having a thought of it will, like, you know, be like, you're gone. Because they're like 1984 of that shit over there.
For tonight, as we get ready for Black Friday, let's talk about dollar stores. And let's start with the fact that one of the key ways that they squeeze margins isn't on tiny soaps, it's on labor costs. They often have just 2 employees, or sometimes even just 1, manning the entire store. Just watch as this Dollar Tree customer discovers in real time that there is only 1 person working there.
Only worker here. Only worker doing this with no shelves, no nothing. Look at this. She's the only worker here. Right over here. This side right here. Everything.
How do you run a store by yourself? And honestly, fucking, like, slay queen for fucking, you know, powering through that shit. But, I would just, like, say, look, after this shift, I'm out. Like, this store's gonna be shut down. I'm literally gonna put, like, a chain lock on that shit and, you know, fucking corporate can go, you know, get the bolt cutters.
These people don't even work here and they're helping her. Look at this.
Oh my god, there are people that have just walked in to, like, you know, maybe get some shit and they're like, and realize that she's the only one there and are doing work for her. Oh my god, there are people that are doing this shit for free for her. You know what? Mad respect to those people, dude. Mad respect to those people.
Walls of boxes. All by herself.
Yeah, of course.
Like, that's just, like, fucking inhumane to, you know, think that one person managing a whole store can handle some shit like that. That is fucking psychotic.
Stores are going to look like that when there's only 1 person there to do everything. It's so bad, random dudes are pitching in to help her for free. Imagine how monumentally shitty a store would have to be for you.
If I was that employee, I would literally let them be like, you know what, whatever groceries you want, walk out with it. You helped me tonight, you know, doing it like a third of my fucking, you know, workload. Groceries on the house. Like, I mean, honestly, like, and you know what, if fucking corporate were to fire my ass over that shit, I'd be like, well, store's shut down now, ain't it? Bye. I would welcome that at that point. I'm like, you really want to shut the store down? Then fuck you then. Bye. I'm literally the only one literally breaking my back keeping that shit open. And that's what they want to do. Because, like, some extra motherfuckers want to help and I give them, like, you know, on the house groceries. Like, you know, fuck them then. Like, they don't deserve a motherfucker like, you know, like her at that point if, you know, that's the mentality that she, you know, that she decided to take. I don't know what she did for them. Yeah, it's like, thank you or anything. Outside maybe just at least a thank you. Like, I'm sure, you know, like, if I was her at least, I'm sure that's what she probably would have done. At least that's what I would have done. Because that's bullshit. Like, I mean... And honestly, if I was in that situation, I'd just be like, you know, if I'm literally, you know, by myself and I'm the only one running the department, then it's like, then nah, I'm not doing it. You know, give me, you know, some motherfuckers, you know, to, you know, like have, then I'll come back. But until then, bye. See ya.
Customer to walk in and say,
by the way, I will not come back.
Oh fuck, they need me. It reminds me of that famous Mr. Rogers quote, when you walk into a dollar store that looks like Chernobyl after the blast, look for the helpers, you will always find people who are helping. And incidentally, the people employed by dollar stores are not making much more than those volunteer helpers. Just watch as a former Dollar General worker points out the disparity between what the top execs make and what the rank and file do.
Y'all out there riding in damn expensive cars. Y'all can go out, eat crabs and steak and filet mignon and escargot and all this shit. Meanwhile, y'all workers are eating ramen noodles. Come on now. Y'all making millions. Think about it. I want everybody to think about it. Let me know, when did a Dollar General worker make more than $20,000 in a whole year? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Excellent.
She's gonna be waiting for a long time. Cause honestly, like, man, I'm so glad that, like, cause I mean, when I first started applying for places, that was one of the places I was applying for, was Dollar Tree over there. So glad I never took that. Holy shit. Cause at least, like, last year, I think I made about, like, 22K. You know, at least for that year. And then I think the year before that was slightly less than that, like 20K or 21K about. I make it, you know, just slightly more than, you know, her fucking, you know, margin what she's talking about. which that implies that these fucking workers basically make fuck all.
I've never heard a harsher insult than simply listing out foods you assume someone else eats. Crabs, steak, filet mignon, escargot, and all this shit. She's describing a cartoon-rich person, and it's devastating.
And I love it. You know, can we go back to her a little bit? Dude, I love her fucking energy.
Y'all out there riding in damn expensive cars. Y'all can go out, eat crabs and steak and filet mignon and escargot and all this shit. Meanwhile,
dude, I love her already.
Come on now. Y'all making millions. Think about it. I want everybody to think about it. Let me know, when did a Dollar General worker make more than $20,000 in a whole year? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Oh. Fucking slay, girl. Dude, slay, queen. Oof.
I have no doubt that she would take one look at me and go, mushy peas, figgy pudding, and all that milk, and I'd be wrecked. And the thing is, she's right about the numbers there. The median compensated employee for Dollar General makes around $18,000 a year. And
I make, okay, from last year was like 23, so 18 plus, you know, so what would that be about? Like 19, 20, 21, 22, 22. I make about 5,000 more than these, like, that barely, like, I'm not barely surviving with that. So it's like, I make 5,000 more than these people make, and I'm barely surviving with that shit. It's like, goddamn, like, I couldn't even fucking fathom trying to survive off of that. Like, I basically would not really have much of a life.
2 years ago found that 92% of Dollar General staff was...
You know, I'm kind of curious, like, is there, like, you know, another little element that John might, you know, pop in with that's like, how much of them are unionized? And, you know, I bet it would probably be a 0. Unfortunately, all of them should, because I guarantee you their fucking wages, you know, hours, conditions, all this other shit that they suffer from now. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing attacking the bag? What? Are you? Okay. Are you treating the bag like a bed? Oh my lord, you goof. You goofball. Oh my god, look at that smushy face. Anyway, but it's like, I mean, like I was saying, like, I mean, if these, you know, workers were in union shit, I guarantee you that instead of like 18,000 to 19,000 at the max, you know, when it comes to their fucking, you know, yearly pay and shit, like, they would be way fucking better off. The end is great. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm not, you know, too far in. I'm just kind of, you know, theorizing if he mentions anything about unions or unionization of, you know, their workplaces or anything. Because like I said, I'm theorizing it's about 0%. And I'm also theorizing if you know, the, you know, places that were unionized probably would be faring way fucking better off and probably have better, like, worker turnout and shit when it comes to all that shit he does. Okay, good. My prediction is correct. Don't spoil too much, but I just want to make sure.
Less than $15 an hour. That is a higher percentage than every other company they surveyed. On top of that...
That's fucking wild. Dude, GameStop pays what? GameStop pays more than those sons of bitches? Dude, GameStop's so fucking bad because a lot of that's based off of commission. Like, I mean, you get paid shittily at a GameStop or, like, you know, or at least at stores like that, because a large chunk of that type of shit is based off of commission. Like, it's not really based off of, like, you know, just an hourly wage. Like, you get one, but it's really piss poor because they kind of, like, make an excuse of, you know, using the whole, you know, idea of the job being more commission-based work more than anything. So how they get away with that.
Lawsuits and press reports have repeatedly documented...
Which, honestly, like, even if, you know, like, like, let's say, like, car dealerships or, like, you know, GameStop or whatever the fuck, like, even if there are, like, you know, companies that, you know, will give someone, like, you know, an income based off a commission, there still needs to be at least a base minimum, like, living wage, you know, for somebody on top of that. Like, the commission is just the extra, you know, reward for, you know, selling somebody on a product or whatever the fuck. Like, I mean, you know, like, that's, you know, at least how it should, you know, be, at least in my mind. Like, if you're good, you know, enough of a worker when it comes to, like, selling someone on a product, then, hey, you get a little extra from that or something. I don't fucking know. Like, I'd be fine with that, but at the very least, there needs to be a fucking wage that's livable, because, you know, sometimes you might not get in a lot of business, so trying to get someone on a commission is probably going to be a little difficult, you know, because if there's not a lot of people, kind of hard to do that. More people coming in, easier to do it. Duh. So, I mean, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, sometimes it's hard to, you know, get those commissions because there's not really a lot of people coming in. Or if they are, you know, then sometimes other people will get it and you're not the one who gets it. So it's like, I mean, it's one of those things where at the very fucking minimal, there needs to be that living wage. You know, so at least, you know, even if they don't really get as many commissions the 1 week versus the other week or whatever the hell, like, they can at least still live.
General severely restricting the total hours it allocates in a week to non-managers, and then expecting store managers who are salaried to cover the rest without overtime and without enough people to do everything from running the register to receiving truck deliveries to stocking the shelves to keeping prices updated and cleaning the bathrooms. Things can quickly fall apart. Just watch as this assistant manager sends up what is basically an SOS to the company.
Okay, this is a video for help to anyone inside this company that actually cares. We are overloaded with freight, and we don't have enough hours in the week or people in the week to put them away. We are completely...
Hours in the week? So, these fucking... I recognize that verbiage. Like, what he's saying is that the fucking company also cuts hours on top of the fact that they're understaffed. Which, by the way, makes no sense. But, frankly, that's like some shit that even our store fucking does. Safeway does this shit. It's like, hey, we need to cut on hours, even though, like, half our departments are understaffed. It's like, we certainly got a surplus of hours because, like, if our, like, you know, like, hours load, you know, when it comes to, like, all these departments to function properly and shit are technically, like, undermet, then we got a lot. Like, the idea that, like, oh, we need to cut on overtime is bullshit. Especially considering that a lot of workplaces are understaffed. Any company that uses that as an excuse is just fucking lying. It's bullshit.
Overwhelmed. The back room is like this.
In landscape mode, that may be the issue. It like landscape? Yeah, well, like horizontally, yeah. If you're launching it in portrait mode. You know, I didn't think about that. Because, like, when I do, even though I'm still horizontal, as obviously you can kind of tell with the fucking screen, like, Streamlabs is saying it's vertical for some reason. So, maybe you're right. I don't know. Like, maybe, you know, Streamlabs is fucking, like, evidently with their massive update they did, there's some fucking issues they really need to tweak around the edges. And I don't know if, like, you know, that's something that could be fixed, which I'm assuming they must be able to fix that shit, because, I mean, it worked fine, you know, prior to all this shit. It was fine before, so evidently they can fix it. So it's like, what the fuck? And you have auto rotation. Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's right there. Like, you kind of see with that blue little icon next to those little arrows, like the second to the far right, second to last. So, I mean, yeah, like, because that's how, you know, I do these. It's how it goes in vertical mode, or, you know, horizontal landscape. You know what I mean?
I can't even get to the cooler, and I've got a milk delivery outside, so hopefully it all goes out on the sales floor. I don't fucking know. Again, this video is for anybody in the company that cares. This is Travis Bennett, the assistant manager at store 11320.
Wow, it is not good if your employees are making tip.
And they're literally naming the store code number, which, by the way, every store has a code number. I'm not saying mine, by the way, if you think, you know, I'm going to do it. So, no. But, I mean, every store has, like, a code number specifically. And Like, and also district numbers. Like, so, like, it's kind of how they kind of keep track with, like, specific, you know, numbers about, like, you know, which stores got what profit, this, and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's easier to track that way, which I guess I can get. So it's like, I mean, if he's that desperate to just, like, you know, put something out there in the fucking ether, you know, that specifically, I mean, it's like, dude, I feel for this motherfucker, bro. Like, I can't even fucking... I guess I can in a way, because there's been times where we've been really badly understaffed in our department, and shit would be fucking whack. And I would just be like, well, I will just put this over here, and hopefully people in the morning will deal with it, because I don't fucking know. Like, you know, I'm sitting here like, with a thumb at my ass, like thinking, their site says you can't switch between the two modes anymore once you go live. Okay, that is really stupid. And also, like, if I'm in, like, horizontal landscape mode, it should be able to operate like that regardless of how, like, I don't know. They kind of really did some stupid shit, honestly, I feel like, with this latest update. Because that's the reason why this shit is the way it is. Like, it's because of their latest update that's really kind of dumb. I don't mind the whole, like, scene shit where I could flip between the two. But, I mean, it's still bullshit.
That look like hostage videos. Because that is not what TikTok is for. As we all know, it's for finding out which anime characters strangers would pork and seeing what you'd look...
Is that Jordan Howlett? Okay, no, it's not.
Positively snatched. But the problem with addressing that to anybody in the company that cares is that it sure seems like these companies do not care at all. It is hard to...
Of course they don't. They care about the bottom dollar.
State the indifference these chains can show to their employees' working conditions. And not just in their stores, but in some of their distribution centers too.
You may remember us showing you video of rats inside the Family Dollar store in Whitehaven and the company's distribution center in West Memphis, Arkansas. Take another look. Right now, federal inspectors say they have found more than a...
Dude, that fucker is just chilling there. Dude, my boy's giving it a chip. Dude, that rat is huge. Oh my god. That's big. Holy shit. That is a big rat, dude.
Look at
that fuck.
Inside.
Oh my god, that thing is ridiculously huge. What a chunk.
Same distribution center. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness is right. Lord mercy, my stomach is bubbling.
Set aside the 1,000 rodents, which I know is already a big ask. I just want to take a second to acknowledge this little diva. Look at her, not giving two shits about being fed a Pringle. Other rats would pounce at the sight of that chip, but not her. She's giving it a blank look that says, honey, not even at my lowest.
What the fuck?
She has got standards, she has got taste, she is, Ratatouille 2, absolute food bitch.
Oh my god! I didn't think he would have a whole thing over that rat. Oh my god. Absolute food bitch. I would pay to fucking have this made. You know what? With AI, you know what? We can make it happen. Make it so, number one. We need to make it. We need to make it so. I mean, like, it needs to happen. We need it.
But that FDA inspection not only found that more than 1,000 dead rodents had been recovered at that distribution center last year, but
after it had a fumigation, oh my god, they had a colony of these motherfuckers just hanging out, dude. Dude, they had a buffet, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is making sure that even in my lowest, I'm not going there. I work at a deli. Like, I got an outlet, okay? Like, I'm glad I work where I do in a way sometimes because, fuck this. Holy shit. Not once I've ever heard this, from our distribution center. So, At least, Safeway's got that going for it.
But the company's own records show that it collected more than 2,300 rodents there the spring and summer before, demonstrating, and I quote, a history of infestation. But at that point, it's less an infestation and more a flourishing community of rats, establishing an internal order, building out their environment, probably exploring the arts.
Dude, they have like a whole civilization in a distribution center.
This was both a massive problem for Family Dollar and a genuinely inspiring...
Oh my god, hold on. This rat is on it's on a Pringles can! Okay, who the fuck made this? Because, dude, they need a raise. Holy shit, who made that? Oh my god! A fucking Pringles can! I didn't even notice that.
Fortitude. Now, the company wants you to know that they've since shut down that distribution centre and are thoroughly remodelling it, but that's just...
I wonder why.
One example in a horrifying pattern for dollar stores. Dollar General also has had to temporarily close multiple stores and a distribution centre for rat infestations, and at one store in Oklahoma, birds nested in the ceiling, and I'm so serious, started shitting all over the merchandise.
Okay, I can understand if you get like a bird in there accidentally, but isn't there like a protocol of like, being able to get rid of the little son of a bitch?
Not just that, when the staff told higher-ups in the company, they say that they were ordered not to throw the soiled products out, but to clean them, in some cases by bringing them home to wash, and then...
What?
Turn them to the shelves. And when that store's manager asked for help in removing the nest, he said he got the sense that he was being ignored because the birds weren't stealing anything. And look...
They weren't stealing anything? They're living in the distribution center. I guarantee you they're getting into a box of fucking Wheat Thins or some shit, you fuck. What are you talking about? And the idea that, they have the concept, oh my fucking god. Well, they weren't stealing nothing. It doesn't affect our bottom line, does it? Oh my, dude. Capitalism is such a, parasitical infestation of humanity that I don't even know, bro. It has affected the brains of so many fucking insane psychopaths that I don't even know. Oh my god, man. How are you so fucking sociopathic about money and greedy as fuck to where this is your position? Oh my god. It's honestly fucking unfathomable to me. How in the flippity fuck, are you that greedy? Well, that's rhetorical, but, I mean, still, what the fuck?
Plenty of reasons to kick anyone or anything out of a store, even if they aren't stealing anything, and number one on that list is they're pooping everywhere. I don't care if it's...
I don't know, a sanitation problem, a biohazard, dare I say...
or a toddler. The second shit is part of the equation. They've got to go. Now, legally, I do have to tell you, Dollar General was asked about that bird story, and its response was that it takes prompt action when stores make maintenance or repair requests, which, as statements go, sounds to me a little bit like, what's the word?
Bullshit.
That's right.
Caca. Yeah, the AI. Yeah, well, that works too.
Thank you very much. And if you're thinking, okay, I'm convinced...
A very AI, version of the word caca. Caca. I honestly really hate that AI voice. I mean, oh my god. I make an exception for John Oliver because at least he's doing it in a pretty humorous way. Beyond that, though, fuck that AI voice. Holy shit, I hate it. And also that weird male one that's like this. Where it sounds weird, raspy, and it's very whispery, too. And it also sounds like it's kind of in some weird, room that's just, very echoey, kind of. And very, grainy and shit. It's I hate that one, too. Dude, honestly, those TikTok AI voices are the most infuriating things to my ears. I thought, Gangnam Style or that, fucking... you know, boo doo 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 boo doo shark, whatever fucking stupid video that's like literally the most #1 video on YouTube apparently that I never knew until recently. Like, I mean, like there are some annoying shit that, you know, just offends, you know, the mere presence of my ears, but like nothing more does it than those fucking TikTok AI voices, dude. Oh my god, I fucking hate that. Oh, and that Oh No song. Oh no, oh no. That one. I don't even need to finish shit. Y'all know what I'm fucking saying. You know what I'm referring to. Like, that shit is just, I hate it. It is a parasitical worm to the fucking ears. It's offensive. Just in its mere existence, it needs to be done away with. To the fucking Hague. To the gulag with it.
Stores sound like a terrible place to work. I am not nearly done yet. Some Dollar General employees have said they are unable to control the thermostats at stores, and others say that they don't have functioning heat and cooling systems at all.
Wait, so some places that shit just broke as fuck. And in other places, they don't even have control over it. Like, it's like managed somewhere else. Or it's like automated and it's just locked and no one can get into it. Even at our store, we can control the thermostat. What the fuck?
The heat would cause all the candy to melt, and I don't know if it was negatory on the medications, but I mean, I know they gotta be climate controlled. My assistant manager was sitting in there with ice packs down her pants and her shirt and a towel because we were just dripping in sweat.
That's not great!
Wait, like, so was the thermostat broken to the point where it just, like, blasted heat, or is it just so hot that the AC just, like, oh my, either way, like, what the fuck?
Pack down the pants is not how you imagine a day at work going. It is, however, how I imagine these two freaks fuck.
Oh my god, it reminded me of this movie existed.
When you take all this together, the heat...
What was it even called, like Element or something?
Understaffing, the boxes everywhere meaning that you can't move around properly. It is pretty clear. These places aren't just unpleasant, they're unsafe. Dollar General is on OSHA's severe...
I mean, honestly, like, if anything, it's not just, like, working conditions that are fucked up. It's just the conditions in itself. Like, for customers, they're fucked. Not even for the workers. It's just, like, it's across the board. Like, I mean, how are they raking in so much fucking money... And yet, like, a fat chunk of their stores are like this, you know, when it comes to a lot of these places. It's like utter disarray. Well, that's a rhetorical question as well. Like, don't answer that. Like, I mean, it's kind of obvious because they're greedy, parasitical piece of shit that run these fucking companies, and all they give a fuck is about their fucking bottom line and the shareholders of what they fucking think and what they want, and, you know, and they maximize their fucking bottom line based off of that shit. They could give a flying iota of a goat fuck in hell, you know, about how these, you know, places are like, and how much they pay their fucking workers. They will do the barest of fucking minimal to address any of that shit, as long as, you know, it impacts the bottom line in the most minimal way possible.
Latest list, racking up more than $25 million in proposed fines since 2017 for alleged violations spanning dozens of states. And as for Dollar Tree, in that same time frame, OSHA identified more than 400 violations in its stores, imposing more than $13 million in fines. Now, I have to say...
That's kind of a little bit of a discrepancy in money. Because at the very beginning of this, he mentioned they make billions of dollars. Like, Dollar Tree, you know, makes, like, at least, you know, like, $1.5 billion a fucking year. And Dollar General makes at least, like, $2 billion, or at least damn near that. It's like, they make fucking at least, you know, $1 billion and then some, for sure. If not, at least $2 billion. And, you know, you want to know why they continue to do these fucking things, you know, why they do it? It's because of the fucking fines. The slap on the wrist of, like, you know, maybe 100 million here and there, or you know, or like the 1 million fine, you know, occasionally, or whatever the fuck, or like even, you know, as low as like fucking, you know, thousands or $10,000 or some shit. Like, I mean, like, that's why they do it. There's no severe punishment for shit like this, when there should be. Or like the fucking executives and the shareholders and all these motherfuckers that contribute to this problem should be fucking locked up. But no, they get a nice little fine, and it's just like a part of their consideration of like their profit margins, basically. Like they tally that shit, you know, in part, you know, of like, you know, when it comes to profit margins. Because they already know that they could get away with a lot of this shit. They just have to pay out some fines here and there. Because it's, you know, benefit, you know, and more of a benefit for them, you know, to just pay off a fine here and there versus, you know, just like abiding by the rules or whatever the fuck. And actually, you know, treating people fairly.
Dollar Tree recently entered a settlement with OSHA and claims that it's implementing substantial safety policies, procedures and training to safeguard the well-being of our associates. Although you should also know they had a similar settlement back in 2015 and made similar promises back then, so at best they are a slow learner here. And there is one last indignity for dollar store employees, and that is the threat of violence. Dollar stores have become magnets for crime and killing, with employees at Dollar General saying they've been stabbed, shot, held at gunpoint, punched and pistol whipped on the job.
Jesus.
And when a robbery does happen, the response from corporate can be less than compassionate. Remember that worker talking about how the bosses were eating filet mignon? Here she is talking about the day her store was robbed.
I was robbed at the same Dollar General where I currently worked. I picked up my phone and called 911. I locked the door. I secured the customers. I followed protocol. Called our manager. She showed up. I called our district manager like 2 to 3 times. She didn't answer. But when my manager called, she answered. The first question was, is everybody okay? The second thing she said, what are we going to do about reopening the store?
Really? Like, if you're if you're being, like, robbed and shit, that's not exactly the second question that'd be coming in my mind. It'd be, yeah, is everyone okay? You know, are you okay, specifically? And, you know, like, you know, are police on the way? Like, I mean, and are there authorities, you know, on the way? Like, I mean, you know, what's the situation? Like, I mean, my mind would be more on, like, hey, there's people in danger. That'd be my fucking forethought. But this fucking, you know, like, manager, probably because they're, like, you know, parodied down endlessly, like, oh, you need to care about the profit, and all this other bullshit. Like, you know, it's probably concerned about that. So it's like, oh, well, yeah, you had to shut the store down, but when can we reopen it so I can make sure I can have my bonus and stuff like that? It's probably what the fuck was going on in their mind.
We haven't even been robbed, even doggone 10 to 15 minutes, and you already talking about opening up the store?
That is ridiculous. An armed robbery is a traumatic event people need time to recover from. It's not something you can just ignore like a...
Yeah, like, I mean, even if you want to keep the store open, like, call people in. And if not, then just have it closed for the fucking day. How about that?
Or a broken light bulb, or any show on Apple TV. Did you know Octavia Spencer starred as a true crime podcaster on a show called Truth Be Told for 3 seasons? Of course you didn't. It's Apple TV, where celebrities go to hide. While researching this piece, dollar store workers repeatedly told us how they fear for their safety. And while these companies say that they take security concerns seriously, experts have said that the level of violence may be down to how these stores are set up and organized, having so few people working there.
Organized is a very generous statement.
No security guard typically present makes them an incredibly enticing target. In Texas, a Dollar General employee who had a co-worker die in her arms claimed in a lawsuit that her store had no lights at the back of the building and cash registers that didn't have panic buttons, and that the sign announcing a remotely monitored security system was a sham. And at that point, they might as well have just put up one of those inflatable floppy men holding a "Plunder Me, Babe" sign. At almost every turn, dollar stores seem to treat their workers with either stunning indifference or outright contempt. And some are getting so fed up, they are walking out, leading to stories like this.
We saw dozens of people trying to go inside Family Dollar this afternoon, only to find the doors locked and no one inside. Garfield resident Dodie Byrne went to Family Dollar on Penn Avenue yesterday, only to find this sign saying, "Staff quit, y'all be easy" on the door.
Dude, I mean, there was kind of like a, you know, just after, like, or during COVID and shit, where this was like a major thing, where there was just like fucking walkouts and people just like, yo, hey, we all quit, they don't pay us enough, y'all, you know, I hope y'all understand, fuck this place, okay, and all this other shit. Like, I mean, there was a major fucking wave of that shit. I mean, it's not really as prevalent as much anymore, but it's you still find it every now and then. And honestly, it kind of gives me, you know, some positive butterflies. I kind of like it. Where, you know, you have the rest of the staff just, you know, that's left, you know, the skeleton crew just saying, fuck this, and just walking out.
That is
pretty based.
Not at all uncommon. At another Family Dollar in Nebraska, staff left this sign on the door: "We all quit, sorry for the inconvenience." And at a Dollar General in Maine, workers left a series of signs reading "Closed indefinitely because Dollar General doesn't pay a living wage or treat their employees with respect," and
based. See, it's proving my point.
"Capitalism will destroy this country. If you don't pay people enough to live their lives, why should they slave away for you?"
Damn, dude. I don't know. Okay, whoever the fuck, you know, was like, you know, made those signs, fucking based.
Which is punctuated perfectly by the excited "now hiring" sign.
The "now hiring" is right next to all this shit. Oh, I love it.
Which really has its work cut out for it. And while those workers are justifiably walking out, others are choosing to fight back. Over the past few years, groups like Step Up Louisiana and the Union of Southern Service Workers have staged strikes and protests against Dollar General. But the company has pushed back hard in all the...
I've never heard of them before. Union of Southern Service Workers? Yeah, well, hold on. I want to look them up real quick. I'll pull this down. Go to Google really quick. I've legit have never heard of them before, so I'm kind of curious. What's their history about? USSW. Yeah, here we go. Union of Southern Service Worker. Yeah. Well, I want to look at your Wikipedia page. If you have one. Do they even have one? I don't think there is one. Oh, well, it looks like they're connected with the SCIU. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they don't got like a... Yeah, so there might be a newer union. I don't even see a wiki page for them. Maybe if I look up wiki specifically. Yeah, will that help? It's giving me the United Steelworkers, but that's not who the hell I'm looking up. Yeah, it's giving me like a bunch of other ones. Yeah, so it must be a new one. Must be like, one of the newer unions that have been kind of, propping up lately.
Usual union-busting ways. In Connecticut, when workers tried to organize, Dollar General violated federal law by firing a pro-union worker, illegally surveilling and interrogating employees, and threatening to close the store.
Which are very typical union-busting tactics.
They also make...
Walmart, Amazon, like a lot of companies will do that.
New employees watch a video where they shit-talk the very idea of joining a union, which one worker filmed and posted online.
We don't believe that our employees need a third party or union to come between us and them. Our employees don't need a union to have their voices heard here at Dollar General.
I love how you did not, say anything to really, back up that point. I love that too, by the way. Yeah, we don't need no third party or no damn union getting involved in this bullshit. By the way, because, we're great here. Yeah. What, you want some reasons why that's actually good? Well, fuck you, that's why. It's good, actually. We don't need that.
I'm sorry. Your employees are able to get their voices heard? Are you sure about...
I don't think I'm sure about that.
Because it seems like the guy pleading for aid from TikTok strangers might really beg to differ on that point. So what is there to do? Well, since 2019, at least 75 communities, many of them lower income, have actually blocked proposals to build new dollar stores. But the truth is...
Good.
Most of these stores are unlikely to go anywhere. Remember, in many areas, they're the only retailer around. So much more attention needs to be paid to what...
See that at Walmart.
...workers have been saying, and for years now. Dollar store workers at Step Up Louisiana have developed a list of what they are asking for from these companies, from things like having safe staffing levels, to creating safe store infrastructure, to giving workers a right to heal after violent incidents, none of which is really asking much.
Which is basically, implied when it comes to, working conditions, and hours and shit. Which, also wages, too. It basically comes down to, the basic root of, like, you know, essentially why a union exists in the fucking first place is, you know, wages, hours, and conditions. Like, that's basically literally the core root of why those, you know, a union and the concept of collective bargaining and labor and the whole concept that exists is literally just down to that fucking three. It's like, because if the working conditions are shit, the hours are fucked, and the wages piss, then, yeah, like, I mean, you're not exactly gonna be thrilled working and shit. Like, but if you tackle those fucking three things, then everything else, in a way, kind of starts falling into place in a sense. You know, and things start becoming more efficient, more effective, and the workplace actually is kind of worth the fuck to go to. And you don't feel shit, you know, wanting to go there. I mean, they might have some problems here and there and this and that. You got your stresses and all that sort of shit. Like, work is work still at the end of the day. But, like, you know, tackling those three, you know, root, you know, issues and shit, you know, in any workplace, you know, certainly will make, you know, things just that, you know, just a little bit better.
Until such time.
That's why that shit matters so much.
Companies actually do these things. They should, at the very least, have to be much more transparent when it comes to the retail and workplace experience that they're actually providing.
Oh my god, oh no! We're not even like 2 seconds into this, and I already hate it. Oh god, the corporate, like, generic music, just the way they pan this, oh god, kill me now.
Hi there. Here at Dollar Bucket, whether you're making a quick fill-in stop or stocking up for the week, we've got everything you need. Like this roll of toilet paper or...
Oh, okay, this is the parody that they're doing. I know John Oliver likes to throw these out every now and then. Mornax, this is the one oh, Mornax, this is what you were saying. This is the ending you were talking about. Oh, shit, okay. Alright, you know what? That's why I immediately hated it, because it nailed it so good right off the bat. I didn't even notice right until this guy started talking this weird shit.
Adorable bar of Irish Spring. Dollar Bucket helps you save on the things you need, but also on the special treats that make life a little more...
I love how he looks kind of like fucking Kenneth Copeland, Joe Manchin, and Nancy Pelosi had a trifecta demon baby, and he was the offspring. Like, I mean, it's like, oh my god, he looks so perfect for this role.
Fun, like this flaccid balloon, or this bag of Skittle. You mean Skittle?
Nope, it's one Skittle.
At Dollar Bucket, whatever you need, we've got it. Somewhere. Uh-oh. And always at the right price. Towels? $1. Batteries? $1. This rat? $1.
Oh my god.
Frost Arctic Blitz? $1. This other rat? $1. That last rat was pregnant, so that's a twofer.
More like a dozen fur. Like, you're probably gonna have 11 more rats with that one. Oh my god.
We love helping our customers save time and money. That's why over 125,000 people have joined our team. And we're growing every day.
Hey, I don't work here. I'm just trying to get the milk refrigerated before it goes bad. This place is fucked.
Well, you better hurry. We've got another shipment coming in.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude, this is fucking amazing. Holy shit.
Dollar Bucket's a proud provider.
Oh my god, the fucking disaster that's over here. Oh my god, dude, this is too good. Oh my god, this is fucking beautiful. Holy shit. Mwah. Magnifique. I mean, holy fuck, this is gold.
Jobs in our communities. Take Brenda here. She's our longest serving employee. Hey Brenda, how long have you been with us?
I've been here for 3 weeks, okay? And it's a nightmare. And I got ice packs in places only God and my husband should see.
Oh.
Okay? I've been shitting it up.
Only God and my husband to shit. Oh my god, dude, this is too good. This is too fucking good.
Diaper, because I can't go to the bathroom. And we've been robbed 3 times since lunch. And we still open.
Brenda, if we closed every time we got robbed, this store would never be open. And you would not have a job, young lady.
I've been here so long. I don't know what day it is. I keep hearing voices screaming, Brenda, help. Brenda, can you help me?
Is that the voice?
Okay, this is a video for help to
Oh my god! Yo!
Inside this company that actually cares. I can't leave the stockroom. There are too many boxes in the way. And
oh my god, he can't leave! Oh no! He's stuck!
The birds won't let me leave. Oh god, Brenda. Oh god.
Is he okay?
What's happening to Travis?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, oh god! Oh no! Oh shit!
What you don't understand is that your lives are insignificant. Your pain is our fuel. The more
oh my god, the truth is coming out. Oh shit.
You suffer, the better we do. This company was built on pain, sweat, tears, and the tiniest little bars of doll soap you've ever seen.
And death.
In your worthless goddamn lives.
Number one, go fuck yourself. And I know it ain't happened in a long time because that suit is tight.
Oh, it happened.
Oh, it did when?
This morning, Brenda.
Really?
Then you're going to have to pay $1 for that.
I'll pay nothing. As I quit. Can you read that?
I can. It says I quit.
I quit. Bye-bye, bitch.
Bye-bye, bitch.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bitch.
That's how, oh my, that's how I feel sometimes. Holy shit. Oh my god, yes.
Hey, you want a job? We can pay you in rat babies.
How many?
Whoa. Whoa, bro. Whoa, bro.
Giving everyone less while we get more.
Wow. Oh my god, wow. That ending was truly the most beautiful ending I think I've ever seen. Holy shit, that was just goddamn beautiful. Oh, I mean, damn. Why is like every John Oliver episode like week after week a fucking banger? Because, oh my god, that was just beautiful. That ending was just, it's just too good. It's just, wow. I'm just taken aback by that, to be honest. I'm just like, that was just fucking beautiful. That skit went from just like, you know, calling out just like basic corporate schlock bullshit to fucking slowly but surely, you know, building up to just like just like calling out how bad things really are, to just slowly but surely just speaking the truth of like the fucking elite and shit, how they are. And oh my god, that was just perfect, dude. What a just progression of art right there. A progression of just pure magnifique from the greatest of chefs. Amazing. Man, wow. You know, honestly, where do I even go from there? Where do I even go from, like, that beauty? Just the skit alone was just, like, fucking gold. Oh, man. Fucking glorious. Love it. Ugh. Yeah, here. Let's see if there's, like, you know, something else to look at for tube. Because we're definitely not really in the mood to wrap it up anytime soon yet. Let's see. Doggo, you were having the most cutest little nap earlier, and now you're just, like, wide awake and being a little duke. Being a little dick. Little goof. And I really, I love how, like, you know, there is just like fuck all for a Sunday. It's amazing. I'll go to the bathroom real quick, and hopefully maybe, you know, refresh on the tube when I come back might help a little bit. Well, excuse me. Where do you think you're going? Donut? My goodness. Jeez Louise. What? Little goof? Crazy little nut? Man. And like somewhere halfway through that video, like a fucking cold breeze came in here. Now it's like cold as shit. And I do not have my fuzzy hat in here. It makes me sad. Because that would at least kind of help keep me warm a little bit. At least a little. I do not like it. It sucks. It's chilly as hell. Chilly as hell. You know, actually I do remember there was like one video I wanted to look at. Because Venom was kind of like, you know, mentioning about like a Moist Critical video that was recent, which like, it's not the most recent video, but there was like another one that I was looking at that I haven't seen yet.
Watching the clip.
Watching the clip. Well, what about these clip? Because at least with this, like, from my understanding, it's about Pokimane or whatever, which I do not exactly have much of a positive opinion about her, and the video is about how a situation is horrible. So it's like,
Kept the naughty little secret from all of you for the last 3 weeks, and I feel it's time to just blow the lid off of this and let the cat out of the bag. I've been playing basketball on Sunday mornings as well, so that means 2 days a week I'm out there becoming the elite hooping machine I was born to be. You might just see me walk on in the all right.
Did your brain break?
I just hit a full-blown Porky Pig right there. What I was trying to say is I might walk on in the NBA. Totally irrelevant to what we're talking about today, but you should know that I'm out there grinding 2 days a week, pick up basketball. I'm going to be an absolute monster. What's your excuse? Get out there, Buster. Enough lollygagging. We're here to talk about the huge Pokimane drama that everyone is discussing right now. So for those of you that haven't been following...
Well, I'm not following / discussing, I guess, until now. So you're gonna have to lay it on to me, good old Charlie.
Imagine a lot of you maybe haven't. Though I think there's an equally likely chance that you have. My brain is scrambled. What happened?
Yeah, what the? Are you trying to say something? What is going on, buddy? Are you having like the Joe Malarkey Brandon moment? Are you having a dark Brandon situation?
I left my frontal lobe out on the court today. All right, post lobotomy Charlie. Gonna try and lock it in here. Pokimane started a snack company called Mina. It's focused on selling healthy cookies right now with her Midnight Minis. And immediately it fell into controversy because the price point is very high for some cookies. $28.
So she made some cookies, or I guess like, you know, joined up with a company making cookies, and they're expensive as fuck. I'm not really that surprised. I mean, a lot of these, like, you know, streamers / like content creator based specific style products, regardless if they're like, you know, specific like merch or a sponsored thing like this, like it's definitely going to have an extra price point.
For 4 packs of cookies, which comes out to about $7 per bag. There's also a lot more moving parts to this drama because a lot of people started to recognize the similarities between Mina's Midnight Minis and Totesi's Midnight Cookies as well. The ingredients on both of these are pretty much the same, except Mina has some added vitamin D. It's extraordinarily similar. Even just giving it the old eyeball test, it looks like the same product. So a lot of...
I mean, alright, here's the Totesi cookies, and yeah, they look pretty much damn near the same. I guess these have like a specific, like, you know, set look where they're like, you know, have like a little 3 little dots, and these ones are set up like a die, like if they're a set of dice, because there's like 3, 2, 3, 5. So, well, I guess not really. I mean, they're all kind of all over the place, but I mean, like, I mean, this kind of seems like you're just ripping off like another, you know, brand and just trying to, like, you know, make yourself a different name brand off of it, and adding a bunch of vitamin D to it apparently as a way to like be like, oh hey, see, we're different.
We're saying this is a white labeled thing, which is pretty normal in the influencer space, but she's selling her cookies for much more than the Tootsie Midnight cookies. So I'm not here to just really dive into the nitty gritty on the cookie drama itself. There is so much information on it. She's also come out to try and explain that her Midnight Minis are a refined version of those Tootsie Midnight cookies.
Really? Here, let's read this. The batch of Midnight cookies we are currently shipping were made 3 weeks ago. They're not a drop ship product, and we own the formula. The cookies are being compared to were also made by our manufacturer, Creation Foods, which specializes in health food. Blah comparison to good. Months later, we partnered with Creation Foods. Blah blah blah. On the side, the fucking grammar punctuation of this is fucking awesome. It's amazing. Formula, and we're really happy to find product. While ingredients lists may look similar, they're entirely different in terms of ingredient quality, quantity, ratio, sourcing, and the size, texture of the cookie, and of course the added vitamin D. Of course, the added vitamin D. I have to really add that as clarification. Refining formulas is a very common practice to the food industry, plus around 78% of foods you see in the grocery stores are white labeled. I mean, maybe for that last little point that might be true, but I'm pressing X to doubt, with this.
Hers are, improved, which is why they're more expensive, and this and that.
Pricing, making healthy quality designs, gluten-free ingredients, and it takes sponsorship, I really, it's bullshit. I kept donation, I frankly want to, and frankly, if I wanted a cash grab, it'd be silly to do that startup because they're extremely unlikely to profit in the first. Wasn't this lady known for doing the bathwater fucking Gamer Girl shit or whatever the fuck? The Gamer Girl bathwater or whatever the fuck? Isn't Pokemon known for doing that? So that's bullshit. That's a fucking lie.
That's not really what I'm here to dive into and get into the weeds of. She recently went on stream today, and I think did the worst possible maneuver you could ever do when trying to sell something to your audience.
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but if you're a broke boy, just...
But, if you're a broke boy, just accept it, you fucking peasant. Oh my god, I fucking hate her personality so fucking much. This rich, privileged, self-entitled piece of fucking shit. Oh my god. Fucking choke on a bag of dicks, float down a shit river, and have every E. coli infection possible. Fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Matt was actually the one that sent me this clip today, and I just assumed this had to be some kind of bad joke she tried to tell. But watching the clip, it seems like she's legitimately upset and actually just calling people that don't want to pay for it or can't.
Because she says super self-entitled, privileged, fucking rich bitch that, wants to stroke her goddamn ego. That's all that it is. If someone happens to be too poor to afford the luxury of having anything that has her, anointed touch to it, then, she don't want nothing, to do with that because they're just a bunch of fucking stupid idiots or some shit. Fuck her.
It broke. That's an elite gamer move that I had to take a step back to process that she would just say that publicly. I was so dumbfounded upon hearing that I actually went back to her stream VOD where this happened to try and locate this moment to see what happened next, because this is only 20 seconds. I thought there was a chance that right after it, she's like, no, just kidding, I'm pulling your leg, hardy har har, just a joke. She doesn't do that.
If you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyways, moving on.
Anyway, moving on. That fucking snarky fucking laugh. Oh my god. The urge to just scrap just spiked. I'm just now at the moment where I want to pick a brick up.
我是相信你的能力的。
The fuck she's even watching?
If you want to pay $8 for Twitter Blue for some pixels, that's okay. That's fine.
不能再让你们帮我了。
You spend your money how you want.
可帮到现在，
I'll spend mine how I want.
I'll spend mine on being a luxurious, like, privileged, elite, rich, white bitch. But you know what? If, you know, it's like, you want to be a poor peasant and spend it on, like, a Twitter Blue, then whatever. Oh my god, dude, the Valley Girl retard energy off of her is fucking impeccable. Oh my god, it's hurting my brain. It actually is hurting my brain. How in the fuck does anyone actually find her content, you know, appealing in any metric?
And everyone else will spend theirs how they want. That's the beauty of having
There ain't... whatever. There ain't no beauty in being a fucking self-aggrandizing, smug, entitled, egotistical fucking rich bitch. There ain't no beauty in that. The fuck you talking about, you fucking fake? You literal fucking grifty ass fucking fraud. Selling your literal dirt that is off your fucking shit, you know, whatever. You know, as like, you know, a way to grift, you know, your bathwater, whatever the fuck you... oh my god.
She is.
That seems to be where the topic died, at least from what I've skimmed through here. So it doesn't really seem like she was doing this as some kind of, like, side-splitting comedy bit about, like, broke boy, haha, you know, just...
Nah, it was literally just a way to fucking rub it in.
I actually love my fans. She does giggle about it afterwards, but it feels more, like, condescending. And then she just says, moving on. Like, it's just a really shitty thing to say. And then she does what a lot of other people do, which I find really weird, which is mentioning Twitter Blue for some reason. Like, Twitter Blue offers this dog shit service for $8. You spend your money on some pixels, whatever. You spend your money how you want, and I'll spend my money how I want. Well, yeah, nobody's forced to purchase your product or anything, but they were having a legitimate discussion on the price just being a little out of their comfort zone for what they'd want to spend on it. Like, it's a discussion her own community was having, and... then she just, out of nowhere, out of left field's like, if you're broke, just say so. It's like, what the fuck? I have no doubt her manager and her whole team saw this clip and just together took off their hat, stood up, hands on their hips, and they're like, you know what? It was a good try. Hey.
It was a good try. You know what? You know, I thought she would make us some money, but you know what? She ain't making us shit.
we gave it our best whirl. Like, they had to have seen this, and then immediately, like, the office went up in flames.
Just combusted immediately.
I don't know what would possess her to say something so rude and nasty to the...
Because she's a fucking sociopathic, egotistical narcissist. Like, she only gives a fuck about herself, and you know what? Makes her money. And she wants, you know, like, you know, some privileged rich fucks, you know, to fucking buy her shit because she doesn't want no peasant, you know, looking up to her. Like, she doesn't want, you know, any of that. She doesn't want no poor, you know, having to watch her content, you know, be affiliated with her. She doesn't want their fucking money because it's like, it's literally like the whole, like, you know, Vosh, infamous meme now of, like, just manage your finances, my guy. Just manage your finances better, my dude. Like, I mean, it's like that at the, you know, basically. It's like, oh, you're a peasant because you can't manage your finances, and that's why you can't afford, you know, my amazing, you know, fucking shit. Like, you're not, you know, worthy of it. It's like, fuck her, dude. Like, she's like a fucking narcissist, and that's all she was doing it for, was to be a narcissistical fucking shit and rub it the fuck in. And rub it in on everybody else because, oh, they're too pretty for it. What a bunch of purs.
She's trying to sell this product to directly shame the consumer that you want to buy into your product is a galaxy brain tactic, a strategy that I'm not sure the success rate of. Like,
probably a negative success rate.
$28, no matter how you spend this, is a lot for some fucking cookies. And I think the way she keeps trying to break it down and wrap...
I mean, I better be getting, like, a fuckload of cookies, you know, for $28, you know, if I'm buying some cookies. Like, I want, like, a fucking bag that has, like, 50, you know, decent size fucking cookies or some shit, dude. And even then, I could probably, you know, find, you know, that amount, you know, for cheaper anyway. So they better be some fucking like Olympian, like god tier fucking level Zeusian fucking cookies or some shit, dude. They better be good.
It's pretty disingenuous. It's $7 a bag, and that's still expensive, but then you also have to factor in that the bags aren't even big to begin with. It's 4 ounces per bag. 4 ounces of cookies for $7 is still a lot, especially when you compare it to the product that they're basing it off of and supposedly approved upon, the Tootsie Midnight Cookies. Those were $10 a bag for 14 ounces. So even though the Tootsie Midnight Cookies were $3 more per bag, they offered were
I actually want to see it. Oh. What's like the values here when it comes to everything? What are you doing? So the percentiles are relatively the same. The vitamin D in here, which I'm assuming is the Minas, yeah, it does have the vitamin D added to it. Beyond that, literally everything is fucking identical. Yeah, everything's identical. I mean, what the fuck? Like, oh, we've refined, these cookies and stuff. And of course, added vitamin D. Because that's the only thing that you did add to this. Everything else is literally identical. Oh my god, this bitch, dude.
$1 a bag for 14 ounces. So even though...
Yeah, you know what? Hold on. 7 cookies, 28 grams. 7 cookies, 28. About 14 servings. About 4 servings.
Those were $10 a bag for 14 ounces. So even though the Tootsie Midnight Cookies were $3 more per bag, they offered you 10 ounces more of product. And they were sold in Costco. A lot of people really enjoyed them, but most people didn't like the price. That was a pain point of that. $10 for a bag of cookies is a lot. So $7 for a smaller bag of cookies, significantly smaller, is a lot too. Like, it doesn't matter how you boil down this math. All roads lead to this being an expensive product. That's the brass tacks of it. That is the hard pill to swallow. There's really no way of spinning this where $28 for a 4-pack of these cookies isn't expensive. It is. And to try and call people broke for not buying it or not being able to afford it.
Dude, what was that motion he did? That like...
Really some out-of-touch shit. And the really foul part about all of this that my little noodle will never be able to wrap itself around is a streamer calling their audience broke or poor. Bub, your wealth was built on their backs.
I mean, honestly, you know what? Thank you, Charlie, for at least, putting that out there. Because, yeah, like, this fucking bitch, like, had her fucking career and her wealth built off of her fucking audience. And she wants to smugly condescend to me, like, oh, you're all too puff, I'm my standard. It's like, fuck her. Like, I mean, she knows goddamn fucking well. Frankly, she don't give a shit. Like, that, like, her audience is the reason why she is wealthy as she is. And she don't give a shit. Because that's how privileged and narcissistical and egotistical and greedy she really is. She don't give a fuck. It's like, I mean, at least Charlie can recognize, when it comes to, like, his, success and wealth, like, hey, a lot of it's because the audience and the people that, have supported me and like my content and shit. He's like someone who's actually humbled about it. Unlike her.
Watching you supplied you with money through the ads.
And honestly, that's kind of why I respect, Charlie a lot. I mean, it's like, I've been watching him since I was since God was a boy, basically. Like, I've been watching him for quite a while. I even remember the exact fucking video that I first, found him with. It was like the top 5 best, like, Fallout New Vegas weapons or some shit. I was looking up, some video to, because I was, like, really heavily into New Vegas growing up, when I was playing it. And, I was looking up some video, and I just clicked his video, not really thinking anything of it, and as a fucking, like, 12-year-old or whatever the fuck, I never laughed more in my life than when I first found him. Like, I mean, he was just the best fucking, like, thing that I discovered as a fucking kid. So, like, I mean, when I was on YouTube and shit, because goddamn, like, it's, for me, it's like kind of a fun little journey, see where he's gone with that type of shit. I mean, if anything, that's why I like him, because it's because of people like me. Is why he's kind of in the position that he is now. I mean, and he actually respects the fact that people watch his shit and like him, and he's just being himself.
Played to them. Them directly donating to you took their money and gave it to you. If they weren't watching you, you would be getting no sponsors, which make up a lot of streamers' income. You need them, and you are dropping trouser and shitting in their mouth right now by just insulting them over them having legitimate criticisms over the price point of the product. It makes no sense. Your wealth was accumulated because of these people you're now calling broke and poor. It is incomprehensible to me. You were made from these people that you are now shaming. It's so weird and so fucked up.
I mean, it's not really weird. Unfortunately, in a very callous capitalistic system, I mean, it's, if anything, encouraged. So it's not, unfortunately, it is not that weird, but it is callous and fucked.
Again, $28 for a 4-pack of cookies is a hard bargain. This is already priced out a normal consumer. This is purely for your fans that want to support you. So they are the only ones that will likely be buying this. $28 is not going to be mass adopted by just normal snack shoppers and enthusiasts that want a good healthy snack, I don't think. It is a lot, even compared to other healthy alternatives, because I do get healthy snacks. I know what a lot of these prices are. This is still an expensive product. I mean,
no shit, even I will get healthy snacks. I'll get Cliff Bars every now and then, while I'm on my break at work. And those are $1.50 to $2, give or take. I mean, I think they used to be $1.50. I think they're $2 now. But that's for an individual Cliff Bar. And they're pretty decently sized. And honestly, one or two of those little bad boys will fill me right the fuck up. They're actually pretty good. And they come in all sorts of different little flavors, too. Here. You know what? I want you on my lap. Get on my lap, brother. You heard lap and you're just like, oh, okay. Oh, well, okay. We'll get... Oh, my God. You're not really helping here. Ugh. Oh, my good Lord, you're a fucking butt. You goofball. Oof. Hello. Hello. Oh. Well, thanks for breathing right in my ear. You fucking baby. Oh my God. You big baby, you.
Paying $28 for a 4-pack of cookies unless that came with 5 strippers and legitimately every vitamin and nutrient my body could ever need, and then guarantee that I'd get 3 inches taller by the time I finish the 4 bags. Now, that's not saying that the quality of the cookies is bad or something. They look good. They might be extraordinary. I probably would enjoy them. They're probably pretty tasty. But they are an expensive product that I probably wouldn't pay for. This is definitely something that is 100% geared and marketed towards her audience of fans that want to support her, and now she is publicly shaming a big chunk of them, I imagine, who don't want to spend $28 on some cookies. It's a very fair thing for people to talk about. Hey, Pokimane, this is kind of a lot for the cookies. And for her to go on stream and boil it down to people being idiots who can't do math or a broke boy is just, it's so mean and just bad.
It's just very callous, and it just shows her behavior and really her personality, who she is. She only gives a fuck about herself, and she treats her audience as basically a bunch of idiots and fucking dupes for buying into her fucking shit, and she rubs it in their fucking face.
Just
she doesn't
from
care.
A personality perspective to say some shit like that and shame people.
And honestly, sadly, a good chunk of her audience probably don't either. They're probably thinking, oh, she's not talking about me. She's talking about some other people. Even though she probably is talking about those fucking people too.
That support you. But it's also just bad from a business perspective, because this is all sold off of your reputation and people wanting to support you.
Yeah, okay. It was probably... It's from when I was moshing earlier last week. If it's this one, then it's from Wednesday.
Oh, you've done a huge disservice to that here. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's something that 3 years ago she criticized another streamer for. Like, it seems like she recognizes that insulting your audience for their financial situation is a horrible thing to do. Because 3 years ago, she made these tweets in response to someone who was like shaming their audience over like not donating $5 or subbing for $5. I saw people passing around these tweet linking their audience over like not.
Oh, I want to read it. But Zukov, you're being a butt. What are you doing? What are you? Oh my God, you fucking worm. Oh. Who? Ugh. Oh. Goof. It's $5 is an irrelevant amount of money. Oh my God, she is so out of touch if she really thinks that. Then she really need the $5 after her discussion. If she argues it adds up if multiple people give $5, so then she should realize it works the same way when it comes to spending. Not to mention tons of people watch streams after while being broke. College students or being able to are situations when they need to be more frugal. Get these and get on my stream. Oh my God, dude, she is really that fucking self-absorbed. Jesus Christ.
Donating $5 or subbing for $5. I saw people passing around these tweet links and like she clearly was able to recognize then, like, hey, a lot of people that watch you might not be in the best financial situation, but that doesn't mean you need to be, you know, nasty to them about it or make them feel bad about it or try and shame them or insult them. But then 3 years later, she just did. I don't know how this is going to play out for the future of her new snack company. It's definitely not a great start, not really hitting the ground running. A bit of a stumble here, I would say. But I guess who really knows? Maybe her audience responds really positively to this kind of thing. I'm not certain. Personally, I feel it's a terrible look. I've never really respected when people try and look down on others who have less money than them or insult them for, you know, not being as wealthy as they are. I think that is just absolute trash behavior. So this was
because it is
a pretty surprising clip to see floated around today. That's really about it. See ya.
And, I mean, if anything, it really just shows her fucking behavior, and she really is just like a scummy piece of shit. I never really have had that much of a positive opinion about her in the first place because of all the other bullshit that she's, like, interwoven herself into, and, yeah, this ain't no exception. This is pretty much like another tally to that, if anything. And, oh my God, this big old butt. Look at this big old butt. How do you explain it? Like, what, like, where contortion are you in? Like, this is the most, like, you have, like, your hind leg right here. You have, like, your feet's, like, going in so many different little directions. Like, what are you doing? Oh, my God. Are you good, you goofball? Here. What does this go? There we go. See, kind of seem a little better. You big goober. Look at you. Oh my God, you fucking little freak. Look at him. You ridiculous little thing. Your little feet are all over the place. I guess you really want that leg stretched out. Look at his little leg. Look at his little foot. Got a little foot here and just all over the place. You got your shit all over the place. My goodness. You big ball of contortion. Yes. You big ball. You're just a gigantic ball. Ah! What's up? What the fuck? What's up? You big ball of smush. You got such a thick, fluffy little neck. With all the flabbiness. So I could just like stick my little like hand and fingers just all up in the flabs and just absorb your warmth. Absorb all the warmth. And you don't care for a fuck. Wow. This is probably soothing to you, if anything. You're probably going to slowly but surely take it. Well, never mind. I thought you were going to take a nap, but I guess not. You have adjusted. You're moving around. Big old goof. What are you doing? What in the hell are you doing? my god, you fucking goober. Oh my lord. He's lowering those little feet. Oh, I'll hold you up. There you go. Oh. Let's watch this little front paws collapse. Oh my god. Are you snoring? Oh my fucking good lord. Dog, this is making me want to take a nap. You're making me sleepy as hell with this. You're making me sleepy as hell. Oh, oh, oh. His little ear perked up here. It's something. Oh. Oh. No. 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 Oh. You're such a little groany little grunt. Little grunt. Oh. You're just a little stretch. You're a little grunt. And your feet, they kick and sploot and kicks. And he stretches. You're such a goof. Are you enjoying yourself? Have fun here? You have a good time? I'm pretty sure this dog is just... I'm pretty sure he's just like out. He's just like, yep, I'm here. I'm staying. I'm out. I think he's using me as a bed. I'm pretty sure he's just like slowly but surely sending himself to a slumber. I wonder how long until he starts twitching in a dream. I'm actually going to give it some time. I'm going to see. Because, I mean, I'm kind of pinned down now. I can't really move. Like, I legit really don't have much of an ability to move. I mean, I could try to move my arms, but that's going to, like, move my whole body, and I don't really want to do that. So, I'm legit, like, stuck here. So, I guess we're going to have to see if, you know, if he takes a nap or not. I think he's already in the process. Like, he's already kind of twitching. I think he is. Oh my goodness. Are you already dreaming? Dude, he's out. Oh my lord, dude. This dog is outy begouty. I don't really want to move him. Like, I don't. Like, I kind of want to now, but, like, I don't. Like, he's just out. It's so cute. This is little twitches. He has these little spurs. They're so cute. Oh. Careful. Yeah. Oh. You want a little hug. He's like, I want to hold on to something. Oh. Oh, you big goof. Let's see if we get your leg kicking. Let's get those legs a kicking. His legs are all like, you know, squeezing up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Almost got a leg going. I know we can find your spot. Let's find your spot. Where's your spot? Where's the spot that we need to hit? Right there? Right there? Yeah, right there. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, look at that little foot. Wasn't a lot, but that was the most laziest like little leg kicks I've ever seen out of you. Oh my lord. Oh, you're such a lazy little boy. Oh, you big goof. Oh. Me. You don't want to move. You really don't want to move. I have him primed, ready to go to just like plop himself down there, and he's just like, no. Oh. Look at that face. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he don't want to move. He's just like, nah. I just want to be right. You just want to be a fucking lapdog. You just want to be a big old baby. Oh my god. You can't have this forever. There needs to be a moment of respite. Oh my lord, you are a sleepy boy. Wow, dude. He legit just wants to hang out with me. You just want to be on my lap. Well, you're not even on my lap, you're on my whole body. Little goof. You in here. Alright, we're gonna slide you onto your side. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Good lord. Oh. Oh, well, I guess that works too. You big old goof. What are you doing with your legs? Jeez Louise. Okay, there you go. Oh! Why? Why? I was trying to move those aside so you wouldn't do that. And you did it anyway. Oh. Oh my god, I'm gonna feel that one in the morning. Oh. Oh, that did not feel good. Oh, that fucking asshole. What the fuck? Oh. God, that was like right on the left one too. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God! Now we're doing this. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh. Don't do that. I don't need that bullshit right now. After what you just did, don't do that. You piece of shit. Oh. Yeah, I'm feeling that one in the morning. Yep, I'm gonna feel that. Yep. Oh, fuck. Well, I don't feel good. So, like, that immediately made me not feel good anymore. It's like, oh. God. Oh, man, that has just, like, traveled up and down my body. That, That's one thing about dudes, you know, like, you know, being born with that shit. It's just like, you're gonna get your shit fucked up if just the slightest tap, dude. He didn't even go that hard. But, man, oh, it was like a perfect fucking bullseye, dude. Right on the left. Oh. I honestly legit just don't feel good now. Like, that was just such a perfect direct shot, bro. Like, fuck. Oh. Man, what the f... You're such a shit, dude. Give me the look. It's like, what? Give me this little smushy little face. Trying to look innocent. Little prick. Oh, God. That really did not make me feel good. Ow. Thanks, I burned myself. That's always great. Ugh. Right on chin too, really? Ugh. Well. Ugh. Well, since I'm like slowly getting injured over here, I think I'll at least call it good. And you know, have a little coffee for the next morning, and you know, be around for that shit and shoot the shit and we'll see what else is going on for like the Monday news and all that. So peace out, and of course I'll see you all that next one. So